so just log in and play. Whether it's classical retail, I'ma do a slash bow. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. I've been loving it then, I still love it now. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. Getting better every day, let me show you how. Cause still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. It's getting harder to stay, but at the end of the day, it's a guilty pleasure, so just log in and play. Whether it's classical retail, I'ma do a slash bow. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. I've been loving it then, I still love it now. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. Getting better every day, let me show you how. Cause still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. It's getting harder to stay, but at the end of the day, it's a guilty pleasure, so just log in and play. Whether it's classical retail, I'ma do a slash bow. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. I've been loving it then, I still love it now. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. Getting better every day, let me show you how. Cause still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. It's getting harder to stay, but at the end of the day, it's a guilty pleasure, so just log in and play. Whether it's classical retail, I'ma do a slash bow. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW.
It's been a lot of years, shit did this game change, and I still cannot decide if I should melee or range. See, it started in vanilla when nobody knew shit. It was all a big adventure and we got addicted to it. Took a year to
Right.
get 60, then came
Turn
running
on
insane.
the light.
Arenas, heroic dungeons and raids.
Deep
Good
dive
times.
starting soon, just right on time
Lost
actually.
their shit when we got the Lich King. It was beautiful. What was all that you heard?
Oh.
PvP videos always
Turn
reduced
this
to
baby
focus
on.
great questing, great raids, and man, what a story. Rat was the
Actually,
best in almost every
I need to do
category.
one
Then
more
came
thing.
Cataclysm. Deathwing was
One more thing.
the feelings were mixed. Was the first time numbers were dropping from the game and the first fit on the channel. So
Hello, chat. Let's do the watch party. Gonna be some juicy stuff. Thank you for the 23 months. Appreciate it. Bam. Back online. I don't know if the camera is going to obstruct anything.
Hello, hello.
using fists. Initially we hated it, didn't see through the cracks, but in the end they turned out to be one of the best specs. Warlords got cut by the developer knife.
But hey, what got me back into my
Hello, hello, hello.
Came through.
We dive in, we dive in. Let me just turn off the fire
Fury and
on my
Peace was a
stove.
breakthrough. Coruscant into raids, Mage Tower gear sets and the glass campaigns. A big sword in the world, moving to BFA. We got traits, but artifacts were taken away. Bad decision, bad system. Everything seemed blessed. They try to fix it in patch A2, and the essence says move it in the right direction.
All right, 3.5 minutes. How's everybody doing?
Actually now, with
Hello, hello. So I'm kind of dead right now.
no big plot, but the big sports still
What?
either you
Toxicity, bro.
cycle never ends. Marcelian online, baby. See you in Shadowlands.
There we go. How do I close this? Alright. I have not decided on the main yet, no. That is still an ongoing struggle. We're going 2.5 minutes. The main devourer, and we all know it. Listen, I don't know if I can say anything yet. Haha, yeah, that's right. Marcelian actually worked on new emojis, by the way. Based off of a popular request. Feel free to emote in chat. I also want to do one more thing. Oops, that's not right. Wait a minute. Whoa, POE. What if I just add window capture? And we do this. Perfect. And then I turn off this. And then I can browse my desktop without you guys seeing my... I didn't see nothing. I didn't say a goddamn thing. No paint emoji. I don't even know how you would do a paint emoji, actually. Now that I think about it. Edit. Let's get these going. Edit later. No, edit com. That should be it. You'll know what's going to play out. Play what out? Hello from Romania, Germany. I already answered you. There's no, I haven't decided on a main yet. Not yet, sir. We have 20 more seconds. And what I want to do is get this going really quick, bro. Just let me log in. Authorize. Ka-ching, ka-ching. Where my timer's at? Hey, Eden, thank you for the prime. Welcome, welcome. Oh, we're starting. We're starting.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, we got Benson.
Here at the end of The War Within, the first dramatic chapter of the World Soul Saga, we've seen the adventure take us into the depths of the
Let's go full
world,
screen.
and even to worlds cast out in the great dark beyond.
Is he loud?
We've seen our villain Xalatath running around and amassing untold power. We've seen her siphon the energies of Dalaran,
Should be good.
and even those of the black blood beneath Ajkahet. And recently, Xalatath assumed the power of the last Void Lord, Dimensius. So the question remains, what will she do with all that power?
I wonder.
And what are her intentions relative to our precious World Soul? So now, as midnight descends, and the second darker
He lost
chapter of our
weight,
trilogy
bro.
begins, Xalatath has returned to Azeroth, leading an army known as the Devouring Host.
Okay, now we have a
intent
name.
on snuffing out the light of the Sunwell and plunging the world into darkness. You, the heroes of Azeroth, will be set on a collision course with
Clearly.
Xalatath to save not
Gotta
only
stop her.
Azeroth itself, but
Xalitos.
everything that is.
All right. Alpha footage. Ooh, the neighborhoods. We got him. You guys can hear Metzen, right? Can hear the deep dive, right?
Hi everyone. As we kick off our Midnight Alpha, we'd like to give you all a deep dive
Should be
into
good.
what's in store. We want to recap everything we've shared so far, along with some brand new details. Today we're going to talk about the story of Midnight, as well as the zones, dungeons, delves, and raids
Okay.
that await if you want to save our world from Xalatath. We're also going to talk about some big new features coming in Midnight, like Prey.
Oh,
and the
on YouTube you
Devourer
cannot
Hunter
hear it?
specialization. And of course, let's not forget housing. Thank you so much for joining us today. And as always, thank you for being a part of this amazing community, for choosing to spend your time in Azeroth and with each other. Now, without further ado, and as let's see what's in
You can
store
hear it, bro.
for our
It's something
home
wrong with
away
you.
from home. After all, it's nearly midnight.
That's on you, William. I don't know. I can hear
A
it.
storm rages in the sky, a surging vortex of shadow and chaos.
All right.
Xalatath has
It's like a
returned.
summary.
Wielding the dark heart, she carves a path of destruction through once tranquil lands. Her all-consuming goal: devour the heavens, blot out all light, and bring
This guy
about
sounds like the narrator for when you make your
It is in
characters.
the shadow of this swirling storm that the defenders of Azeroth must rally once more. For peace, for the light, for the good. This is not a battle. It is a reckoning.
They're really building this up.
At the Sunwell, that eternal bastion of light and hope, Lady Liadrin and Lord Themar Theron lead the Blood Elves as they prepare to make their final stand. Because across all worlds and all stories, one thing never changes. Home is worth fighting.
Oh, now we constantly use the home keyword.
Welcome to World of Warcraft Midnight.
All right.
Your story begins on the Isle of Quel'Danas. In the immediate aftermath of Xal'atath's invasion,
that's Skybox.
the Sunwell surges with light, calling out to all heroes of Azeroth.
This has to be Liadrin's new model.
While the vile creatures of the Void wage a relentless assault in the hopes of extinguishing.
I'm pretty sure.
it once
Looks
and
kind of
for
different
all.
from the cinematic, lol.
Flying monstrosities attack from darkened skies, and malign foes manifest without warning.
These are shots from the previous gameplay reveal trailer that we've seen, by the way. This is not anything new here.
As they mount a desperate defense against this invasion. For if the Sunwell falls,
This is frame by
so
frame the
too
gameplay
does
reveal
the
trailer. You
world.
can watch it on their channel right now.
The defense of
This
the
is new.
Sunwell leads you directly into
Oh my god,
Silvermoon
it's so
City.
pretty.
But not the one you know. The renewed light of the Sunwell symbolizes Silvermoon's revitalization, shining
What did he
over
say,
a city fully
revitalization?
restored to a thrumming, living capital.
Oh, those new mounts?
Familiar landmarks gleam with fresh polish.
Upgraded
while new
Blood Elf
areas
mounts.
like the Sanctum of Light and the Garden of Remembrance offer countless nooks and stores.
Those are the
to
mana
explore.
worms, right? New models on mana
Inside
worms.
The city walls, the threat of Xal'atath's war draws the Alliance and Horde into
Okay, the
wary
filthy alliance is
cooperation,
gonna join the
with
Silvermoon.
shared
Ugh.
spaces hosting common services like trainers,
Trainers?
vendors, and more.
What are trainers gonna do?
Around a third of the city remains off limits to those
Probably
under the
proficient
Lion's
trainers.
banner. So the Alliance allegiant should tread lightly.
Ah, yes,
or risk
alliance
being
filth. You
attacked
stay
on
secluded.
sight. Outside the city walls, however, is where your role in
Yeah,
the
I know what
fight against the
revitalization
Void really
sounds. It's
begins
just
to take
weird.
shape.
This guy sounds like super AI.
The strength of the Sunwell
The voice, the
infuses
narrator.
Everzone Woods with restorative energy, healing much of the
Oh my god, look
damage
at
of
that
wars
model.
past and filling the zone with new growth and new life. All of what you remember of this lush, thriving
god, the
forest
memories.
is here. But Eversong is also a
18-year-old
reimagined
memories.
landscape of increased scale and greater beauty. Most noticeably, the Ghostlands and Eversong Woods are now joined into one
Oh,
large zone.
that's right, they
which
did
is
say that.
itself joined to the Eastern Kingdoms. Eversong's flourishing fluorescence
Ooh.
is not without complication. Though the Sunwell's light is a boon to the environment.
This is like nature
its
took
surging
over.
Power causes pockets of light bloom, small groves of light-enriched
Okay.
growth, to experience surges of their own. The light bloom's rampant propagation,
All right.
if left unchecked,
So
threatens to
basically
smother
light
all
has
life
made
under
nature
an
bloom
overgrown
here?
Tangle. Your adventures through
I guess that's the
Eversong
story.
will have you investigating the light bloom, dealing with the aftermath of a Hawkstrider chick gone wild,
Of course.
helping a suspicious apothecary with questionable motives, untangling the secrets of two feuding nobles, and even getting caught up in a sinister murder plot, alongside Magister Umbric as he works to crack the secrets of the Void.
Umbric, that sounds familiar. Wait, isn't that guy the
It is
Void
up
Elf
to
dude?
you how your story progresses beyond Eversong Woods, with 3 available paths you can tackle in any order. Brave the ancient troll kingdom of
What's the
Zulaman.
volume of the deep dive?
Investigate the gnarled hidden roots of Harandar, or accompany Arator on
Yeah, that's
his
Marcelian
journey
in
to better
chat.
understand the light, the void, and himself. Zulaman finds the Amani Troll
Oh, this
Empire
looks
at one
cool.
of its lowest points. The homeland of warlord Zuljin, Zulaman was once a place where Loa bestowed to the Amani their godly strength, and were devoutly revered in kind. The temple
Cannot shake the
still
feeling that they just
stands,
look like orcs,
weathered
man.
but
It's just an
proud.
orc model
The
with
eagle,
troll tusks
the
and
lynx,
ears.
the dragon hawk, and the bear.
Don't get me excited
Ascend
about bears anymore,
wind-swept
man.
skyscraping peaks, explore ruins shrouded in fog, traverse stormy wilds teeming with vicious beasts, and accompany Zuljara, granddaughter of Zuljin, and the
Warping looks
pragmatic
so cool.
pillar of strength now leading the Amani. As
Man,
she
the
seeks
female
a means
Amani
to
look
save her
thick.
people from void-aligned cultists and the monsters they revere. The Amani are invaluable allies in the defense against Xalatath's invading force. If you help them fight for their home,
I'll constantly
will
see
help you
orcs,
fight
bro. I
for
just see
yours.
orcs. Okay, that's not as orcish.
At the confluence of the world tree's roots lies an impossible primordial jungle known as Harandar. It is here that Azeroth's entire
Did you guys realize
history
that they actually
wraps,
changed the names of the
twists, and
Harandir
braves, a literal entanglement
from the
of all that
Haranir
has
or
been
whatever?
and all that will be.
They changed their
Harandar
names
is a
from
land of
Dorothin to
magical,
Midnight, right?
Powerful growth.
Not crazy,
fungal
right?
Towers, glowing moss bridges, and entire villages sprout from Harandar's wild, organic fabrics.
Alright. This looks
The
very
pulsing heart
druidy.
of this knotted tangle is the cradle, once the domain of a nascent goddess, long vanished,
Goddess.
and now the home of the Haranir, who have for generations lived secretly under its soothing light. The reclusive Haranir are a proud and insular people. They have long avoided interfering in matters
They look like
of the
they're
world
underneath
above,
Beledar,
but
no? Like in
Xalatath's
Hallowfall?
destructive ambition does not stop at the surface, and the Haranir can no longer afford the luxury of neutrality.
Alright.
There is another way you can help with the defense of Azeroth against Xalatath's cruel machinations. Accompany Eretor,
Oh my
son of
God!
Turalyon and Ilaria Windrunner on a continent-spanning
Eretor.
journey in the hopes of bolstering
Look
the
at that
Sunwell
sword!
and strengthening the vanguard of the light. This story-driven adventure finds you
His
traveling
sword is
with
bigger than
Eretor as he
Lorthamar's.
searches for sacred relics and attempts to peel back the mysteries of the void, all while grappling with his own
Scarlet
relationships
Monastery.
to his family and the light.
It's with the
Eretor's
widows.
mission brings new experiences to familiar locations. Defend Light's Hope
Oh.
Chapel from an attack by Scourge forces.
Scourge.
Fight through the darkened corridors.
Is this
of
like a
Scarlet
side
Monastery
campaign? What is this?
To put to rest those who
This has
would
to be like a
pervert
side
the light
campaign.
for their own nefarious gain, and work with Sunwalker Desco in Hammerfall to help Eretor.
But if this
in
actually
discovering
sends us
the
all across
paladin
Azeroth,
he
that's actually
aspires
really
to become.
cool.
Eretor's story reaches its climax in the shadow of Blackrock Mountain, where alongside the Sons of Lothar, he must face the weight of his
I
father's
mean, it could be
legacy
Delvan.
and decide
I don't think
once
those are
and for all
Delves, though.
whether he is willing to rise to meet it.
Oh my god, is this another Anduin story? Am I as
The
glorious
raging
as my
center of
dad?
an
Ugh.
unraveling shadowy maelstrom, and the epicenter of Xalatath's power. Voidstorm overflows
This gives me
with
Netherstorm
violence,
vibes.
chaos and hostility.
Just less pink.
Storm fields twist and fold its space. Gravity becomes untethered and tethers
Yeah, definitely
again.
Netherstorm vibes.
Insatiable void creatures known as Dominar stalk the storm.
These are cool new
Each one
models,
as
look at this.
unique and ancient as it is hateful and hungry. They carry on their eternal hunt for
That
power
looks
under the
sick.
black gaze of 3 enormous nexus points, hubs of the malicious dark energy Xalatath draws upon to fuel her void
is
spark
spiky
and conduct her unyielding
and
assault
crystally.
against the Sunwell. Join Azeroth's
Whoa, is that
champions
Lord
and the
Thraxian?
Void elves in their quest to understand what
Wasn't he
powers
kinda
this
sus, man?
storm
Wasn't he kinda
and
sus?
stave off its approach. Though much of the world of Midnight lies in the ominous shade
Oh,
of the
housing.
approaching void,
This has to be
there
housing.
is
I
at least
recognize it, the
one
core.
refuge for the weary, the Argentina.
Argentina.
What began as a
Narrative
hidden sanctuary
hub.
is now a not-so-secret tavern haven for Horde and Alliance alike.
Is this like
A big, cozy space
lore walking
filled
thing?
by music, chatter, and life.
what's a narrative
If the
hub?
void is the bleak and the cold, the Argentina is its opposite. A warm spark in the heart of every patron. It is a place to gather with friends, find the perfect
No
comfy
way.
sitting room, or just soak in
Wait,
the
are
atmosphere
are
of a
NPCs gonna be
well-traveled
here and they're all
watering
gonna
hole.
have like stay while and listen
As a
dialogue?
crossway
Are they
for
gonna tell
people
the
of
story
all
through
kinds,
this? Like
the
side story that
Argentina
doesn't
also
fit into the
serves
main
as a source
campaign?
of new adventures. Familiar faces
Ha,
pop by
gammon.
here and there, spinning stories and offering quests that send
This
you
is
far
Alonso's
across
fault, bro.
Azeroth in
He made the
search of
Order of
relics
the Silver Hand the
past.
Paladins.
Follow the course they set for you to discover a
When he was
fresh
alive.
perspective on familiar locations. Xalatath is determined in her destiny, an unrelenting foe with an army
It's not
that
saying
never
anything about
sleeps.
this. Oh,
But you
come on,
can't live every
Khadgar!
moment in grim
Wheelgar?
resistance. The Argentina is always here, should you find yourself in need of a little respite.
It just says like it's a nin. This sounds like it's a nin. I thought they might be putting like some lore
The
stuff in.
mysteries of the origins of the void and the knowledge and power to stop it are not to be found only on the surface. For true deliverance, as always, hides in snarled labyrinths,
Man, that looks so
Looming
cool.
temples, deadly
Wait, that was...
ruins. These delves, dungeons, and raids are the real font of power. The sacred and defiled
these
spaces
models look so-
from which strength
Look
is
at that!
not just
We're gonna get a
earned,
money ally races. Let's fucking go. That wasn't a money beast
across
mastery
this
hunter.
void,
Fuck
darkened
it.
world
Give me.
hide myriad delves overflowing
Delves.
with incalculable danger.
It's a Silver Moon delve?
Located on the Isle of Quel de Nas, Parhelion Plaza is an outdoor
It
delve
is.
that drops you into the heart of the defense of the Sunwell. Fight against the surge of the void.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna have
by
a
restoring
dungeon that's in
Parhelion's
Silver Moon too,
defenses,
right? I mean, that's...
Commanding an artillery of light.
We know the names of the
ducking into
dungeons, though I
pocket
forgot which ones they were.
dimensions, And putting down Gladius Slana, a dominar who uses summoned voidwalkers as weapons against your stand.
Okay. Alright.
Expect to plunge the depths of 9 other delves and 1 seasonal nemesis delve when Midnight launches.
Wait a minute, season?
You do not
That
have
looked
to
like
face
Silver
these
Moon.
delves alone. Valera Sanguinar
Alright,
is
alright.
a powerful new companion.
Get out of
with a
here, Bran!
road-minded approach to
Valera's
problem
back in
solving.
town.
As a DPS, her killing
She's a
spree
sight
ability
for
has
sore
her moving
eyes.
through the shadows to lash out at multiple enemies. As a healer, she uses vampiric reaping to rip away the life force of enemies.
it's very
into
Van
orbs
Theory
you can
animations.
collect to heal. And as a tank, she uses your first mistake to taunt and do damage over time to any enemy that turns their back on her to attack her ally.
So she
Valera
just
is
has like
also
an
a
actual
prolific
taunt
provider
mechanic
of
built in.
poisons
I don't know if Bran does that, because it doesn't
depending
feel
on
like
her
Bran
role,
does that.
Empower you with more damage, better avoidance, increased speed, and
From the
more.
poison. Alright. Well, that's all nice and good in theory, man.
Your adventures in Midnight eventually lead you down
Okay,
darker
let's see the
paths,
dungeons.
Paths that
Was
end
there
in
one for Silver
overgrown
Moon?
corridors and ruin-stricken relics, forgotten places of powers best left
Scarlet Monastery and Plus, you think so? There was at least
If these
Arathor in
dungeons
it.
promise plunder worthy of the peril, should you have the courage to overcome
Slice
the
will be a money?
challenges within.
Yeah. Flame might
Windrunner
be a
Spire,
money too.
the former residence of the Windrunner family, haunts the skyline of Eversong
Waited
Wood's
for a money
western
since
shore.
Warcraft 2.
The strained relationship of its namesake sisters, Varisa, Sylvanas,
Oh,
and
this is
Valeria,
the dungeon.
imbues its halls with a sullen, spiteful energy. The restless spirits bound to this animosity threaten all who
So
draw
it's just
near.
ghosts.
Among these spirits walks the Windrunner's soul brother, Lirith, who needs your help in quelling this restlessness.
Is that how we're gonna get
and
Sylvanas in
clearing
the
his
story?
once great home
Is
of hate.
Lirith gonna redeem
Serenity,
her?
however, is not so easily claimed. There are other forces that seek dominion over this domain. Emberdawn, a fire-colored dragonhawk, claims the dilapidated
model
gardens
looks
of
so
the
much
spire
better.
as a nest for her young. She is fiercely territorial, answering intruders with both talon and flame.
Okay,
The
I'm
derelict
Flame.
duo comprised of the Banshee Callis and her loyal abomination Latch lead a band of fanatical undead in a hunt for relics tied to Sylvanas. They meet outside interference with a mix of shadowy magic and brute strength.
So double boss.
Commander
Oh,
Kodok,
Ark!
a merciless orc who
Zug!
oversaw countless
Zug,
conquests during the Second War that took Lirith Windrunner's life.
Oh
stalks the
shit, I didn't
spire
finish
with
the
an
book!
insatiable bloodlust.
No!
Since being
Spoilers!
slain in vengeance by Aleria, Krolok knows only torment and the desire to pass it on. The restless heart, a concentrated whirlwind of grief and suffering, born from the conflict of the Windrunner sisters,
That's
envelops
Sylvanas?
all who remain in turbulent turmoil. This swirling spectre takes the form of a ranger, combining the power of the wind with volleys of arrows to cut down the uninvited. Windrunner Spire
Bro,
was,
this is
at
so
one point,
this is
a
so
living
AI. This is
embodiment of
way
family
too much
and of
rich
legacy.
dialogue.
With the help of Lirith and your allies, you can make it so
No one
once
person is gonna
more.
narrate this much for a video, I
Seven
don't
more
think.
dungeons await you
Clearly.
in Midnight, each one crawling with the cutthroat and
Oh,
the
that's so
craven.
cool, look at that!
Magister's Terrace and Murder Row in Eversong Woods. The Den of Nalorak and
Yeah, Murder Row.
Lysara
Yeah, we're
Caverns
getting
in
Silver Moon Dungeon,
Zulaman.
of course. Yeah, Murder Row.
Blinding Vale in Harandar.
What did I think that was a delve?
And the Voidscar Arena and Nexus Point Zenith in Voidstorm.
What did I think that was a delve?
The most tyrannical antagonists of Azeroth work their dark deeds
Okay,
from
we're gonna have
within
3
Midnight's
raids at
3 new
start.
Raids.
See how they plan
The
to do
Void
this.
Spire, where 6 bosses hold court over the heart of the Void and muster against the amassing vanguard of the light as it readies to storm
Against?
the walls of Xalatath's stronghold. The Dream Rift, where you must join in the hunt
Must have
for an
misheard.
undreamt god that never should have been. and put down half-birthed abominations that lash out against existence itself.
It's very dramatic.
And the march on Quel'Danas.
This is the one.
An encounter still shrouded by
Man, the fact that this is the last break kind of doesn't bode well for the story.
The void-corrupted phoenix.
We're gonna fight a
who takes
phoenix.
a ceaseless watch over the entrance to the chambers beyond.
All right.
The void threatens to end all of Azeroth, to
As
rend the
with
world
any
in the
other
squall
expression.
of a
Oh,
black
Dvar, let's go!
But the extraordinary power it carries does provide opportunities to those heroes willing to embrace it. Devoured demon hunters bend the void to their will, ripping void fragments from their enemies and using them as the power source for cataclysmic spells. They are mid-range damage dealers, armed with a summonable void scythe, darting in and out of the fray as they dance on the line between control.
This is what we should
and
have seen at
chaos.
Gamescom, bro.
Voidblade and Hungering Slash work in concert. Dash into melee range to deliver a series of crushing Void Scythe attacks. Then use Vengeful Retreat to escape the enemy's
All
reprisal.
range, baby.
You can also start this combo off with a Void-charged The
Combo.
Hunt.
This is a word I never heard and
Transforms you
never
into
thought
a
the
familiar
narrator would
state
say.
of cursed power. The more you feed it, the longer it lasts. Ride the wave of annihilation by tearing apart souls and staying alive.
It's cool.
Reap is a sweeping scythe attack that consumes all of your soul fragments for one massive burst of damage. Use Void Ray to cut through enemies in a straight line and leave them smoldering.
So cool.
Collapsing Star channels the immense energy of a dying star, focusing it into one single destructive blast. The more you cast it during your Void Metamorphosis, the stronger it gets.
All right.
Demon Hunters also find themselves with new disciples in Midnight.
Oh, Void Elves,
are
right.
sharpening their warglaives and joining the hunt.
All right.
Newly awakened to the dire threat of Midnight, the Haranir join the fight for the surface as the next playable allied race.
They are very,
Haranir
very
are deeply entwined with the organic world. Theirs is a
vibrant.
culture shaped not by cities or by conquest, but by the roots, the stones, the quiet pulse of the deepest breath of the world. Their armor, their weapons,
Oh,
their
shit.
skin,
Wait.
all are infused
Is this
with
the is that the
inner light
heritage
of
armor, or is
organic
that just
power.
how armor looks on them?
Even the
That would be
mightiest
cool.
primordial predator in Harandar
It's probably
knows
heritage,
to
though.
fear the telltale luminescence
Or maybe like
of
a
the
leveling
Haranir's
set or
markings
something.
in the dense jungle
That
brush.
looks so cool,
They are
actually.
primal, ferocious hunters, a force of nature unto themselves, who possess the
Was that a
racial
druid?
ability to travel along the roots of the world, from Harandar to any world tree, or from anywhere back to Harandar.
Okay, that's cool.
Haranir are versatile warriors who can choose from a wide range of paths, including those of the warrior, hunter.
Oh, these have to be
rogue,
tier sets,
priest,
bro. No?
Shaman, mage.
No, they
warlock,
all look Harandar
monk, and
Harandar
druid.
armor or whatever.
The last of which
Maybe
has
just
all new
cosmetics.
forms.
Oh,
that
shit, the
reflect
druid forms!
Haranir's unique connection
Is
to
that a
those
bat
hidden
bear?
parts of the earth.
Jesus. But at least they look fucking savage and no more cutie forms, man.
Prey is a secret opt-in
Okay, the prey
initiative
system.
run out of Silvermoon City by Astalor Bloodsworn, a blood elf with what some might call a colorful past. Astalor is after one thing:
Colorful past.
anguish, a powerful magic siphoned from Azeroth's deadliest threats, and he's offering generous compensation to heroes who are courageous or foolhardy enough to go chase it. Astalor's lair in Murder Row is your base of operations for Prey.
Okay.
The place where you pick your targets, track your progress, and collect your rewards, including cosmetics,
Ooh, that looks cool.
mounts,
Ooh, that looks cool.
titles, and housing items. The deeper you go, the harder the challenges, and the more you unlock. Prey has 3 difficulties. Normal, which serves as an introduction to the system, along with
looks so
offering
cool,
plenty of
dude.
challenge. Hard, where the ambushes get meaner, and the
It's my
encounters
transmog
more
set, bro.
intense. And Nightmare, which is just about the fastest way to gain intimate knowledge of Midnight's many new and scenic graveyards.
Alright, that's funny.
Prey can ambush you at any time, whether you're questing, exploring.
I don't think
or
Nightmare was at
minding your own
Gamescom. I don't think they
business.
said it was the third
Each time
level
you defeat
of
your
Prey.
target, you increase
Did
your
they?
advantage by tiring them out and buying time to find whatever dark hole they're hiding in. Higher difficulties incorporate torments, personal afflictions that only impact
Affixes, you mean?
Torments cause a wide range
Affixes,
of effects,
it's fine. You could call
like
them affixes.
creating an AoE damage puddle under recently deceased foes, or haunting you with a bloody spirit that deals lethal damage when it catches you. A torment can also manifest in the form of Astalor's impatience, forcing you to make a kill within a specific time limit before Astalor simply extracts his payment from you. Prey targets are all different, and all deadly.
Sure.
Magus the Sunbreaker, a disgraced blood elf whose reckless magic is a threat to Silvermoon and everyone near it. High Vindicator Varim, a zealot who believes the void can only be defeated by covering the entire world in holy flame.
We've seen those before.
And is ready to put that belief to the test. Executor Canius, a sadistic dominar whose primary hobby is murdering anyone foolish enough to challenge his martial prowess. Prey is a way to add excitement, unpredictability, and challenge to your journey through Midnight. But be warned, there's a reason Astalor isn't chasing these targets himself.
It's a lot of narration,
For those who tread the worn paths and soaring skyways of Azeroth, it is more than a world. More
Is this
than
the neighborhood?
Story, character, or conflict. Azeroth is, and always will be, home.
Well,
Housing in Midnight is dedicated to that ineffable feeling of being part of something bigger, of something greater, of living a real life as a true part of a real world. Housing in WoW is built to give you boundless self-expression in the place you call yours. Collect hundreds of decorations and dive deep on customization. Place, rotate, scale, and move items to your heart's content. This is more than changing a coat of paint or choosing a different picture frame.
Yeah, some of you guys are not gonna get out. You're not gonna see any
of content, and the time
IRL in WoW,
over the years
let alone
will
actual
yield a
IRL
bounty of housing rewards. Milestones like completing your Legion Order Hall campaign or finishing completionist achievements like Back to the Beyond will award housing items post facto. You'll also earn decor through dungeons and raids, reputation vendors, achievements, quest lines, housing endeavors, the auction house, holidays and live events, and crafting. All professions from all expansions can craft decor. Search the world for lumber, a new gathering resource, and use it to craft decorations that can be bought and sold.
We're gonna be peons!
Many housing-specific items can be dyed, giving you greater control of the finer
we've
details
tested
of
this.
decorating. Imagine your dream home. Collect and craft the decor to bring it to reality. Then tweak it until it is just right. Floor plans are flexible. You can rotate and stack rooms to create multi-floor structures.
Can you rotate rooms?
A variety of room types and shapes are available, including normal squares and rectangles, L and T hallways.
That makes sense.
Well as some
I don't remember
more
having this option at
fantastical
Gamescom.
configurations. Advanced mode takes the toolset even further, allowing you to adjust each piece of decor exactly as you want. Rotate, float,
Is there more
scale, and
crafting
more
one house?
to make your home a perfect reflection of your taste.
Ugh.
And that's just the inside.
Alright, the outside. We haven't
The
seen this
outside
at
of your
Gamescom.
house
I haven't
is
played the
also
outside yet.
Customizable. Place your home how you want it on your plot. Add fountains, statues, planters, and more.
Scarecrows.
Change out your windows.
Heads on pikes? Nah.
Pick the perfect chimney. Add a tower. And decide on the door of your dreams. Exterior plots also have the same advanced mode as interiors for even more modification.
I foresee so much
At
trolling
Midnight's
with this.
official launch, you'll have a choice
Oh, look how the
between
houses
exterior
are all
themes
played
based on
out.
Orcs, humans, blood elves, and night elves.
Where's the night elves?
These aren't just skins. They're full architectural styles with unique customization options. Orc homes feature hide rooftops, bonfires, and rugged surfaces. Human homes are rustic, with sturdy stone walls, warm wooden floors, and colorful
Looks good.
banners.
Listen,
Level up
as an
your
orc
house
fan, the
to
humans'
unlock more
home looked really
flexibility.
good.
New rooms and floors, bigger house sizes, increases in the number of spots for decor, and more.
Yeah, I'm sure the system is
Every
gonna
house is in a
explode
shared zone known
within
as
a few
neighborhood,
batches.
where you and others can show off your homes, build community, and participate in rolling challenges to earn
Ah, shit, that
housing
looks so cool.
rewards.
Look at that.
Neighborhoods feature a wide variety of biomes, from spooky forests and coastal plains in Founder's Point to lush oases and windswept bluffs in Razorwind Shore.
Oh, shit.
All contain different kinds of plots.
And I feel
Some
like
are
the
secluded,
alliance races
quiet,
win out on
while others
housing.
are clustered for the socially vibrant. Your neighborhood
Like
is
this doesn't
faction-coded in its aesthetics, but not faction exclusive in its residency.
You have to
You
admit
have the choice between
the
two
human
types
housing
of
wins out
neighborhood.
on overall
Private
housing
neighborhoods where
aesthetics.
guilds or groups of
Like,
friends
this looks
can
really
form their
cool.
own space. Public neighborhoods where you'll find a home among friends you have.
Orcs don't have to live in deserts, man.
Private neighborhoods come in two varieties. Guild neighborhoods, which scale to fit your guild roster, and charter neighborhoods, which are capped at 50 homes and are perfect for tight-knit communities. Endeavors are monthly.
We might have a
neighborhood-wide
Marcelian&Flame
activities that
neighborhood.
bring everyone together to complete
Definitely have to do
tasks,
that.
unlock themed decorations, and contribute to helping your neighborhood evolve.
MF Charter, yes sir.
Participate in endeavors to earn House XP and community coupons that give you
Community
access to
coupons.
exclusive decor. Above all, housing is designed to help you find your perfect space and transform it to your own fantasy haven.
All right.
To create your own home, sweet.
Yeah, this dude is
Oh.
totally AI. It's not fooling me. Ah, transition.
And there you have it. Thank you so much on behalf of the entire World of Warcraft team for joining us for this overview of Midnight. And if after what you just saw you can't wait to get your hands on housing, don't worry, because it's coming your way if you have Midnight in early December of this
All
year.
right.
Thank you again.
So that's when
and we'll see you in Azeroth.
1127 is gonna hit then. Also coming with Midnight. Me, what? New epic oh my god, they just relegated the PvP section to like an afterthought, to like an end credits thing. Bro, they don't give a fuck about PvP, dude. Lore walking updates. Okay, so lore walking is not the narrative arcanista in thing. Apex talents. Okay. We know about those. UI improvements. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at those nameplates. Cooldown manager. Skeptical, but we'll see. Combat assistant. That's for BM hunters. Death recap. Wait, isn't that the exact same one we have now?
Friends, we hope you've enjoyed this deeper look at
Metzen,
Midnight.
you inspire
But as
hope.
you can see, this fight is far from
It's
over.
always is.
The drums of war thunder once again, and Azeroth needs her
It feels like it doesn't have
champions
life in it, man.
now more than
Where's
ever.
this drums of war? I guess maybe it's past this prime too. Yeah, he aged, yeah. Lost a lot of weight, true. Oh shit, we have the Q&A. I think we're done with this, right? Okay, 10 minutes for the Q&A. All right. This is the fat things. What is this? Halfway, just lower it a little bit. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, this was definitely supposed to be at Gamescom, bro, because the Gamescom, the announcements were like so barren that it caused all of the drama with how things show up on Wowhead, but nobody knew about it, how people had to like tweet about the events. I mean, we did that too, right? Because they wouldn't live stream it anywhere. It took like a day or two for the YouTube videos to come out, which actually was, you know, on our content creators' favor. Got to just in time, almost missed it as I got to the store. That's what's up, man. We got you, man. Not blowing me away, yeah. Because it's a lot of nuts. It's a lot of saying almost nothing, man. It's adventurers. You're gonna adventure in the adventurous new adventure world, and that's basically it. Like the prey system, we didn't see like UI, like rewards, like it's just, I don't know, it's just no UI gameplay, which is nice, but doesn't really say anything. Discord. And that's for surgeries in August, recovery, missing WoW. Oh, take it easy, man. Get better, dude. They summed it up. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. Champion track gear weekly hero piece, calling it. I mean, do you want people to get myth piece?
Alex Akakului donated $10. Pre-ordering a ticket to that MF charter neighborhood.
Oh shit, thank you for the tip, buddy. Goddamn, why don't I see it on the activity feed? I hear the notification, but... Cheering your guild on the heroic Raider Prog. You're getting there, man. You're gonna be right good as new and kicking ass in WoW 100%, maybe even playing the Devourer. Which, I mean, I don't think they've said about Devourer if it's gonna be here earlier. You probably should live in the Elven's Forest biome, to be honest, is the best. Yeah, that's what I mean, like, the orc biome or whatever kind of feels a little bit forced, like, oh, orcs live in Durotar, so that's, like, bro, orcs live in Nagrand, bro, that's the home of the orcs. Nagrand, and you can say Frostfire Ridge, Tanan Jungle, like, they've done a whole expansions with orc homeworlds, one of which was a deserty zone, and no orcs lived in the deserty zone. Right? That's what I mean. Nobody lives, like, if anything, Taurens would live in the Grandish type plains areas. Yes, guys, we have to admit that we had access to alpha for the past couple of days. We may or may not have, we knew a little bit about the deep dive, but when they showed it to us, I was actually busy working on a video you will see today very shortly about what has been going on in the alpha, so I couldn't actually stay focused on the deep dive. And listen, with all due respect to the devs and everybody that got us included and all of this super early stuff with NDAs and things, I do have to say I'm slightly disappointed that the deep dive felt pretty much AI. Like, I don't know about you guys. Oh, we can post it now? Alright. Really? Well, fuck. But we cannot stream it. I saw Aramis's post. We cannot stream it until after. Wait, we can do the video now? Holy shit. Alright. If you're certain, let's fucking go. Cause this video was a lot of work, dude. I hope it will not stay like the current WoW. You hope what will not stay like the current WoW? Alright, we're posting the video, yeah? No take backsies. I'm pretty sure this should be zero content. What do you mean zero content? Yeah, the Q&A is happening in a couple of minutes, yeah. I mean, you know, you can watch the video at your leisure. Grizzly Hills, that could be good too. I mean, they're definitely gonna add them at some point. All right, the video is live. How about you guys check our YouTube channel for a short moment and see if this video spikes your interest. Oh, you like the title? Yeah. Actually, this time the title and the thumbnail are massively underselling the video, as opposed to what people might like to say, clickbait. All right. Oh, we're putting it on Discord as well. Yeah, no, the classes are... Let me just say it right now. Nobody can predict what the class is. It's not okay. It's not like a whole new game, but it's as close to a whole new game as you can possibly get. Hey, Akazoro, thank you for the 60 months, dude. Wow, man, that's 5 years. That's fully 5 years, bro. 5 years, dude. Thank you so much for the tier 1, brother. Appreciate you, man. Wow.
Once we beat Zalatos, I want her feats unlocked as decorations for my house, Kappa.
Oh shit, what's going on? Oh shit! Hey yo, Alex with the 5 gifted subs. Oh, thank you so much, man. Wait, do we have Valorant in chat also gifting subs? What up, Valorant?
My eternal gratitude, friend.
Hey, hype train, baby, let's go. Nice green screen. Yeah. Green screen. Gonna main HPAL with my Blood Elf for Midnight. I want to take advantage of the lore and roam Silvermoon. HPAL is looking nice. Way better in Midnight. So far. But, by the way, I didn't say this in the video, but I hope you guys already know that things will definitely change by the time the expansion launches. Oh, appreciate you, Alex. I'm sure Marcelian is getting in his chair right now. All right, 20 seconds. Let's go. After the Q&A, guys, I might be able to show you some nice stuff. Some nice. I'm a bit worried about playing something like Outlaw once they remove most add-ons. You shouldn't.
Hello, we are live. Welcome to the World of Warcraft Midnight. I'm on the Warcraft community team.
Bro!
We recently asked WoW players on
Randy
forums
Jordan.
and social media sites to...
They have a community manager. I thought they didn't have any more community.
So, we've got 3 leaders of the WoW development.
Yeah, the audio is
here.
desynced massively. I don't know how you guys are seeing.
Hi, I'm Ian Hasikostas, game director on WoW.
All right, we got Ian.
Hi, my name's Paul.
And
I'm
Paul
associate
Cuban.
game director on
Love
World of
Paul.
Warcraft, working on the Midnight expansion.
Hi, I'm Maria.
Maria's really cool
I'm
too.
the design director for WoW.
We got a lot of questions and I want to get right to them.
All right, let's see.
We're going to start with some housing questions. So, Cyglaive on the forums asked, it actually said, during a Gamescom interview, it was mentioned that Horde players would be able to use Alliance-style housing exteriors and vice versa. However, in a recent blog post, it was stated that the housing styles would be faction-locked. Can we get clarification on that?
Yes, there was a bit of confusion definitely around the Gamescom messaging there. As we just saw in the deep dive video, the neighborhoods ultimately are anchored in specific locations in the world. If you are in the Alliance neighborhood, you are on the outskirts of Stormwind,
Yes!
the Elwyn area. If you are in the Horde neighborhood, you're on the outskirts of Orgrimmar.
Yes!
While private neighborhoods can be cross-faction, you can have your guildmates, you can have your friends of the opposite faction within. The general setting,
My eternal
houses
gratitude,
there
friend.
are going to reflect the location. The NPCs that are wandering around the neighborhood, again, are anchored in that place. Love you so much, buddy. Maybe something that we revisit down the line, but for the time being, if you're in the Horde neighborhood, the home exteriors need to.
This is pre-recorded. It might be, yeah.
Take that up with the Orgrimmar HOA.
I mean, that wouldn't be necessarily surprising, would it?
Speaking of things wandering around, a player named Hey Hey on the EU Spanish forums asked, I know there are plans for combat pets to appear in housing. Are there also plans for hunter pets?
Yes.
In a
so
stable.
Pets are something in general that we're working towards. At release in Midnight, battle pets won't be available to be placed just yet.
Okay.
I think something that we need to solve to make that work on the engineering side is actually making sure that they can path and move comfortably around whatever configuration of objects you might happen to place in your home or in your yard. So we are planning on delivering that shortly after launch. Alongside that, we do want to add the ability to place your mounts in your mount collection. If you want to, have them on a hitching post in your yard,
that's cool.
Something we'd love to deliver as well.
Imagine having some mammoths, buddy. Imagine having the Brutosaur in your front yard.
An account-wide system really tied to your warband, and so pulling from your
Wait, is it live Q&A?
Characters, hunter pet stable.
It's not live. It's Midnight Developer Q&A.
I'll never say never, but that's not in the plans.
As in, I guess live because it's streaming live, but.
Bjerke on Reddit asked, how will the trading post housing items work? Let's say there's a chair on the trading post. Will we have to buy the chair multiple times if we want?
Gotta be honest, guys. I don't really care about the housing questions, but I will listen for you guys.
Bundle for a set price, or will the purchase give us infinite amount of chairs?
This is something we spent a good amount of time thinking about. There's going to be lots of ways that you can get decor starting in 11.2.7 and then into Midnight through achievements, through crafting, through completing just the campaign of Midnight and so on. And we ran into a lot of the
To be fair, like housing for me is the kind of system that I just want to explore. I don't want them to tell me everything about it.
And for that reason, we're actually just not.
Maybe this is the thing.
At least for the first few months, there should be plenty of other ways that you can start gathering decor for your house, and then you won't have to make that.
But I can understand people wanting to know more about it.
Or cool transmog.
Another question comes from Xanther on the forums. Xanther asked, how will outdoor housing
more housing
work?
All right.
If I want a certain plot,
I don't know how long this will run for.
Do I have the option to try another?
I'm hoping they get to like classes and stuff and raids and dungeons.
Essentially, when you want to move house, you're just going to say, yep, it's time to move. It's all going to get packaged up for you. Paul likes to say that a mage comes along and puts it into an arcane ball for you. Don't know if that's actually,
That is what happens.
Oh,
shit! He roasted her!
And you can go to wherever you
Paul
want
knows
to,
this shit!
Sort of deploy your house, and it just comes right back out of the bubble, set up exactly how you had it. So you can move around neighborhoods, you can move around different plots within a neighborhood. Yep, totally.
If there's one dev you guys need to love is Paul Cubit.
Celia on the German WoW forum
for now
asked, will there be updates to the guild system in Midnight?
I think most of the updates
we love
see in
everybody
the guild
here.
system are going to be in the form of neighborhoods. We expect to see a lot of guilds, especially guilds who are like playing a lot actively with one another, to build guild neighborhoods where you'll be able to live alongside one another. So instead of the typical ways you're interacting with one another in WoW, whether that's raid nights, Mythic Plus nights, PvP, whatever it is you choose to do. So,
watch out for the battle pets questions.
Running into one another in the morning when you go out to get the paper, and so really looking forward to seeing guilds.
I don't imagine they're going to do this for more than 30 minutes. So
I think the other systemic trappings of the guild system are.
I don't know, man. Housing is definitely a system that people have been asking for a long time. So
been there since the beginning. And there's definitely room for improvement. Our focus for Midnight, though, really was on the housing integration side of it, and the rest of the system is something we hope to get back to.
Fair enough.
A highly upvoted question on Reddit comes from Chilligok. Chilligok asked, will we ever get another texture update for older races, especially compared to Earthen? The hairstyles are outdated now.
We do have a couple which are coming in Midnight. As you complete the Amani campaign in Zulaman, you will be able to unlock some cool cosmetics for Darkspear trolls, some cool hairstyles, and actually skin colors as well. And
some juice, some pump.
You'll be able to get some cool customizations. And this is one of the ways that we do try
some
to
roided trolls.
As it's appropriate to the story, we'll look for cool ways that you can integrate cosmetics into your own character. That's not the only way that we might do this, though.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's something that we see as an issue to chip away at over time. We want to roll out extra customizations, hairstyles, you name it, for the existing races to continue to bring them up to parity with the very newest options.
Yeah.
It's not something we're able to do all at once, but particularly where it makes sense and fits the story, we're excited to keep adding them. Our long-term goal is to get to a place where every race, whether brand new or one of the original ones, has roughly the same number of options.
So, as we just saw in the deep dive and going back to the Gamescom announcement, we have a system coming called Prey.
Finally.
And I have a couple of questions here
Let's
about
go.
Prey. System of Cells on Reddit asked, will the Prey system make all mobs in the target zone more challenging, or only the Prey target plus world quests unique to that system?
Yeah, it will affect everything in the zone for you. So if you have chosen to go into the zone chasing a nightmare mode prey, everything is going to be much harder for you. It's based on an aura that's put on you, sort of like it's almost like an affliction in a way, or a torment. And as you move through that zone, it's going to be
so wouldn't the zone be instanced if that's the case?
The player in Prey is on their own?
They are when they finally wear down that boss. If it's in one of the harder modes, then you need to go mano a mano. If it's in the normal mode, then the rest of the players in the vicinity can help you out.
Gotcha. The WoW creator Fandy asked, is the prey system planned to be a part of the world row in vaults?
Okay.
Yeah, in one way or another.
Sassby's world activity.
Build our expansion, one of the last things that comes in is specifics on rewards. So we don't have the specific details now, but when we do look at Prey, we look at it as similar in difficulty and sort of player activity to the types of things that you do in Delves. And Delves do take up that bottom row of the world row in the Great Vault as well. So we do expect if you're running Prey, you're going to see better rewards in that row in one way or another.
Probably not Myth Track.
Good. I want to get to one of the most highly upvoted questions we saw across all channels. This is from Weird Dandom Ally on Reddit. And that goes, any plans to rejuvenate the glyph system? All classes could take advantage of it for class visual customization.
All right. The fact that they chose this is good.
With their pets and druids with their forms.
Yeah, so there isn't a glyph overhaul planned for Midnight at launch in particular, but the general question of more customization for spell visuals, transforms, things along those lines, that's one that we're also very excited about and always looking to offer more customization, more cosmetic self-expression where possible, and the glyph system is a great vehicle for this. It's not the only vehicle.
I love Ian, but he actually didn't answer the question.
One of the avenues.
It's just no. It's just no.
Speaking of highly upvoted questions, we got a lot from the PvP community.
Oh, let's go.
I want to ask a few of those. So starting with Keth Cup on Reddit, the question is, do you have any plans on making PvP less daunting for new players?
Okay.
We absolutely do, yeah. We're really excited to introduce a new feature called Training Grounds. This is a feature where players can enter battlegrounds fighting alongside other players against game-controlled opponents. So instead of fighting against other PvPers, potentially people who have been playing this mode much longer than you, who have better PvP gear than you, and are going to wipe the floor with you, you'll be able to fight against some opponents who you'll have a little bit more of a satisfying win rate against. And because of that, we think this will be a pretty good on-ramp for people who are PvP curious, who want to get into PvP, but feel like there's just too much of a steep on-ramp because of those daunting aforementioned players who want to wipe the floor with you. This is going to start with a couple battlegrounds that players will be able to jump into with Training Grounds, and we'll see where we go from there.
I think, we love PvP, broadly speaking. I think one of the challenges is it can be very daunting to get in, as the question implies. If you're getting into PvP for the first time, you're in some cases jumping into a pool that's filled with sharks who've been doing this for 20 years. But there's so much, there's nothing quite like World of Warcraft PvP and that style.
Not even PvP is like
combat.
World of Warcraft
and so
PvP
really
nowadays.
Our philosophical approach as we move into Midnight to really try to rejuvenate and grow the scene is to broaden the base of that pyramid so we can kind of lift the whole thing up and help all levels of it, whether you are the most hardcore person competing for titles at the end of every season. Everyone will be better served if people feel like they can actually enter this community for the first time and discover what is so great about WoW PvP.
Let's all be sharks.
So eventually.
Right.
The PvP player and creator known as
Super-Tees
had the most highly upvoted question on our forums. He wrote, in the War Within, we saw major reward improvements and restructuring for Mythic Plus, which improved participation. Are there plans to look at the current reward structure for PvP, such as rating cutoffs or additional rewards?
There are definitely plans to look at this. One thing I can say that will be changing at launch in Midnight and the first season of Midnight is that top tier cutoff coming down from 2,400 to 2,300 for those rewards and titles. I think looking at how MMR has evolved and how the rating ecosystem has played out, that's been a bit too exclusive even for some of our best players. Broadly speaking, beyond that, I think there's a lot more that we would like to do.
AK players are bad PvP now.
It's not necessarily going to be happening right at launch in Midnight, but if you look, for example, at what we changed with Mythic Plus and new titles and new structure and things like the Resilient Keystone system in War Within, those changes came in War Within patches. So as we look to PvP and its evolution over the course of Midnight, that's definitely an area that we want to focus on.
Got another one. Zandant on the WoW forums wrote, will War Mode receive more well-needed attention?
Oh my god, I forgot a War Mode existed.
Activities like zone objectives or rotating events, maybe a free-for-all treatment?
Yeah, we're adding a whole new area into the Voidstorm zone, a giant war mode area which reflects the same space as the Slayer's Rise battleground. If you watch the deep dive video, you got to see that. That Slayer's Rise is also made manifest.
Don't we have one now, one in Croatia? I've never been seen or heard of that zone.
That we've taken a couple war mode areas and had maybe one in each zone, one in Ringing Deeps and one in Isle of Dorn, where PvP, when you enable war mode, you'll have some special, unique activities. We took all those and glumped them all together right into this Slayer's Rise area, and so there's going to be a huge PvP playground if you have war mode on. Be able to do lots of cool world-class activities, reasons to just kill one another, and even if you don't have war mode enabled, there'll still be PvP-themed content for folks doing world quests up in that area.
Why would you not have war mode enabled?
That's a very good question. Yeah.
Because you're afraid of sharks.
Yeah, it's sharks.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
So, MacLemente26 on Reddit asked a question that we saw a lot of, which is, when can we expect reputations from expansions prior to Shadowlands to become Warbound reputations?
So yeah, taking full accountability here. I know that when we rolled out the warbands, we said that we were going to work our way backwards through reputations. We haven't made progress as quickly as we would have liked.
Okay.
Some of the Shadowlands reputations, but not the Covenant ones. This is something we're going to pick up and resume. I can't commit to a definite timetable, but in the long run, we don't want this, internal disparity between how different expansions reputations are handled, and we'll continue to start with the most recent and work our way backwards.
Thank you. 610 on Blue Sky said, War Within is the first WoW expansion without a legendary. Can we expect anything in Midnight, or is the team taking time to reevaluate what place legendaries have in the modern game?
I think we always want to avoid things seeming formulaic, where it's like, okay, you can expect it's a new season, there's going to be a new legendary, this is how it's going to work. Legendaries should always remain special. They should feel like these are items that have clear stories behind them and feel worthy of that special orange color. And yes, we're also looking always at issues with how they're awarded. We want to make sure they feel special, but also don't turn into something where it feels bad or grindy because they feel required if you want to be competitive. There's a fine line to walk there. There aren't currently any planned for the first tier of Midnight, but as we face certain foes down the line, it may make sense for some of the items that they yield to have that orange color, and we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
I want to ask some lore questions. So, as Mira asked, will we be getting any more background information on story regarding Lyrath Windrunner?
Okay.
Sorry. Any of the other Windrunner family members, perhaps?
Absolutely. I don't want to talk too much about patches, but certainly in Midnight, as we go into the Spire, you will have the opportunity to really get a brother's view of his sisters. And an opportunity to learn a lot more about what happened and what's happening in that place. And
I'm curious how they're going to do this.
I mentioned before, we're going to see the sisters.
And Grody Toady on Blue Sky wants to ask about trolls. So here come all the names. Where is Vol'jin's story in all of this? I'm hoping we find a way to weave Vol'jin, Talanji, Zul'jin, Rokan, Zul'Jan, and Zul'Jara into a cohesive story about
that's a good
troll
point.
Unity or cooperation.
Well, right out of the gate in Midnight, you're not going to see that combination of trolls, but you will see a combination of some trolls as we continue into patches and move forward. We're very much focused on what's going on with the trolls as well as what's going on with the Blood Elves.
Cool, dude.
They have not always been on the best of terms for reasons. And there's definitely a story to be told about their relationship, and all of those folks come into that story.
Groxy on Blue Sky said, Midnight sees the Paladin forces of Azeroth fighting back the void of the Sunwell. Can we hope to see more lore about the Tauren and Azeroth's sun god, Ansha? Eyes of the Earth Mother told us how he and Elune slash Musha.
The guy's struggling so hard with the names, man.
In ancient Azeroth.
Well, we are going to hang out with Desco a little bit in the Eretor's Journey portion of our campaign at Midnight. And I feel like we certainly are going to look at how the Tauren view their mythologies, perhaps later in the last title.
Oh, damn.
Okay, good.
Wait a minute. What did she just say?
Let's talk about add-ons. The WoW creator Polka TV said, given the upcoming removal of many boss mod tools, how do you plan to preserve the intended difficulty of encounters once these tools are no longer available?
So yeah, this is a great question. For some extra context, I think folks are going to see in the next day or two, as some of the media interviews we've done in the last day go out, that we are rolling out so changes to the add-on API with
Okay, so this is the boss mods question.
And so that is going to remove the ability for add-ons to read in real time combat state and combat information specifically. And one of the big reasons why we're doing this with the launch of a new expansion is so that we can really build all of our combat, our encounters around that expectation.
Wait, they're doing it now?
Ecosystem. As we've been discussing over the course of the year, really the main goal with this shift is to create a level playing field where external tools are no longer felt to be required.
Oh, this is fast. Marcelian was right. I thought they were going to take way longer.
And also to shift some of the things that we are testing when it comes to difficulty, maybe away from Twitch reactions and how quickly you can run to the circle or diamond marker that your
fucking get rid of that shit.
Run to, and rather to more of the collaborative coordination that have traditionally marked cooperative PvE in WoW. But the goal is to keep difficulty largely the same. In terms of how many pulls it takes to down a boss for your guild, whether you are aiming for ahead of the curve and defeating heroic, or whether you're pushing into mythic or whatever else, overall it should take you about the same amount of time to accomplish what you're used to accomplishing. It's just that difficulty may come in slightly different places.
That's fair.
Without add-ons to solve mechanics for you in real time, it may well be the case that we just need to give you a couple more seconds to get into place, or that there should be one fewer ad to interrupt, or what have you.
Yep. Good.
We are going to be rolling out, we're actually going to be launching alpha with a raid boss available for testing early on. We have a ton of native improvements to the UI, like boss timers, boss alerts, so you can see a timeline of upcoming boss abilities, nameplate improvements, cooldown manager improvements, and more, to, again, kind of create a unified experience that's baked into the UI. But the goal at the end of the day is for difficulty to remain where it was, and we will be making tuning changes in alpha and beta, as well as, of course, once these encounters are live, to make sure that things are landing in the right place and players still feel well equipped to overcome the challenges in front of them.
Following that, Sped Bros on Reddit asked, what is your plan for upkeep and development of these now built-in add-ons?
Yeah, so I think,
somebody saw our video
into the base UI is something that, as always, we're going to be evolving in response to player feedback. Again, part of why we're very excited to get people having a look at these right at the start of alpha is so that we have the entirety of the alpha and beta cycle to iterate on them before Midnight launches. And then, of course, as always, even after the game is live, we're going to continue to add functionality based on the player requests and the feedback that we're receiving.
Ossicrond on the WoW forums said, sculpting your UI over the years is almost like working on a classic car. Fine-tuning with different fonts, color palettes, and even different types of glow alerts. What is the depth of the available customization, and are there plans to expand it in the future?
So there's a couple of facets to this question. First off, couldn't agree more that I think UI customization and using add-ons to tailor the aesthetic of a UI, how
they initially said that they won't touch that.
Where it's presented, I think are one of the hallmarks of the WoW experience, and really one of the strengths of the game for going on 21 years now. There are no plans to eliminate or remove that. The approach we've taken in changing the way the add-on API works really is just focused on access to that real-time information. There'll be details coming out very soon from our UI engineering team on exactly how this works. But whereas in the past, when we have restricted aspects of what add-ons can do, we tend to just kind of wall off sections of our UI and say add-ons can't touch this at all. But when it comes to things like nameplates or unit frames and the like, that would have been an unacceptable approach here because that aesthetic customization is so essential. So there's a brand new system that's been created where essentially pieces of information about what's going on in combat.
So basically what we've known so far for like 6 months.
Box pink or yellow or green, or make it bigger or smaller, but what they can't do is know exactly what's inside the box and use that to drive logic. In addition to that, the new UI functionality that we're adding, whether it's improved nameplates or whatever, have extensive customizations in terms of size, shape, location, aesthetic, all of the edit mode functionality, and more. But we have no intent of pulling back in any way from the aesthetic customization that add-ons have always offered.
Cutting to the chase, Felfer on the WoW forums asked, does this mean that existing add-ons like Deadly Boss Mods, Plater, or Details are going to break?
They will change significantly.
So Deadly Boss Mods and Details should go away, right?
One, if you're logging into alpha and you try to enable them, I do not believe they will work due to changes in the API, but that's standard for any new expansion release. We are inviting the authors of a vast range of add-ons into our first week of alpha, so that's going to be coming up in just the next few days, to get their hands on these changes, to give us feedback about how we can better support their ongoing development. But
help
yes,
us fix the game so we won't need you anymore, basically.
Read and process combat information and use that to drive logic, that is going to be changing, and that will affect those add-ons.
Okay, give me one more. This comes from Herrix on the WoW forums. Herrix said, what are the plans regarding improvements to the default raid frames? In the effort to reduce the need for add-ons,
that's true.
Raid frames are a major pain point for healers, where the default Blizzard raid frames are basically unusable without at least some external modification.
So yeah, we also have improvements coming to raid frames, definitely with healers in mind. If you're, let's say, a Resto Druid who wants to be able to see all of the HOTS on
I
target,
healed
that's
through
something
Mythic with basic raid frames. It's not that bad.
Baked into the default functionality.
But it is pretty bad.
Same with encounter designers calling out major buffs and debuffs and things that you need to know in an encounter, whether you're a healer or just a raid leader.
And some healers might need more information than others. That's true.
That way. And of course, as mentioned earlier, add-ons will still be able to customize the look and the feel and the size and the overall presentation of raid frames.
It's the information.
Certain functionality that is driving logic.
It's the information that we need, man.
Debuff or not. But
how many HOTS do I have up on raid member 13?
Chow on Blue Sky has a couple of questions. Given the connection to the Army of Light, the Sunwell and Blood Elves in general being their main rival in the Burning Crusade, will we see Draenei play any sort of role? Also, will Quel'Thalas with Quel'Thalas being part of the main world now, will there be any updates to Forsaken Lands?
So the Draenei, obviously will be part of the fight.
Bro, are Draenei people salty because Draenei didn't get anything? Well, in Legion they got like a whole patch just for themselves.
Chapter is focused on the Blood Elves and the Blood Elves struggle. With some trolls, and we're gonna really be leaning in there more than we are with the Draenei.
Fuck the Draenei, man! It's not their time.
We'll come up
Chill.
for the Draenei to have their moment in the light, as it were.
We got Blood Elves time.
It goes for like changes to Forsaken Lands. Well, there's some minor changes as we've added Quel'Thalas and Zul'Aman into the main body of the Eastern Kingdoms to connect them in. So there's a tunnel in the Forsaken Lands that does connect it in. We are going to see some Forsaken characters as well. We're actually going to be working with a little bit of a deep cut, but Alonso Fowl, the Archpriest, is going to be a character who appears and
Archbishop
has a couple interesting interactions and chats with Eretor and Liadrin and others. So we're going to continue to build out Forsaken story.
You have a mania. I don't know.
I think looking at how this is playing out and will continue to, I think we're very excited by some of the reception we've heard from Gamescom onwards about the changes to Silvermoon, Eversong, and more. Honestly, there was a bit of anxiety internally about the idea of revisiting an old location as for one of our zones, whether some players would view that as like somehow lesser than coming up with a brand new place. But I think as people see this full splendor of Silvermoon, get a chance to revisit Eversong and what it's become all these years later, I think the excitement around that really excites us too, because we'd love to be able to tell more new stories in some of the iconic locations that resonate throughout everyone's fandom of Warcraft and what Azeroth is about. And so that will mean updating those locations, and I think that's something that we're excited to do more of as we look forward. Of course, The Last Titan will see us going back to Northrend, so that'll be a story for another day.
I think we've for sure discovered that we can tell different stories when we go to old places and see how characters have changed, see how the spaces have changed. It's been a really cool opportunity to do that in Midnight.
Let's shift to some class.
Yes!
Faxia on Reddit asked, are you planning on adding any new specs that can tank or heal for
Please,
existing
please
classes?
don't give a vague answer.
Not right now in Midnight. I think Devourer, Demon Hunter, and that new range DPS spec for them is our focus right now. But I think we've seen whether it's this or whether it's augmentation, there is excitement around the idea of established classes getting new specs, and so that is something I think we are likely to explore as we look to the future.
Zerotics on Reddit asked, throughout the War Within, some classes and specs received visual updates, and as a monk player, the update to Vivify was very appreciated. Are there any other classes or specs that can be revealed to be getting updated visuals in Midnight?
Yeah, there's
Fury
a couple,
Warrior.
Really cool Apex talents. So Apex talents are the new talents you'll be able to learn at the bottom of your spec tree, and a lot of these have some fantastic visuals. Ones that jump out to me are the augmentation, where you summon a bronze dragon version of yourself from the future to fight alongside you for a little bit. The Frost Mage one as well. You summon a Hand of Frost that chases down your target and attack them. And so these are some of the new abilities that are going to get some new custom visuals. As far as like looking back at older visuals, as was the case with Vivify, this is something that we tend to do as we continue to build smaller patches. Most of our efforts for Midnight was building all the new stuff, but then as we continue building out the game, we look to the future. This is where we look back at, as we did with Vivify, find abilities where we can raise the floor and say, like, okay,
Guardian,
this one has aged
Fury
not
Warrior,
as gracefully as the rest of
Arms
our
Warrior.
visuals, and we can bring it up to par.
Let's go.
Following that, we found a question from Nihenna on the German forums, and Nihenna asked, will the Void/Light topic be picked up in any additional class specs in the future?
We asked that question in our interview!
Sunwell effects for a Holy Paladin, or perhaps Void powers for a Warlock?
I don't know about Void Warlocks quite yet, but we do have a existing Void themed spec, the Shadow Priest, my beloved Shadow Priest, which has a new ability, Tentacle Slam, which replaces Shadow Crash, and it is a giant voidy tentacle that slams down in a line in front of you and has a similar AoE component, but a lot more of a classic voidy Shadow Priest.
We've talked about that in our video on YouTube.
We also have one of our Apex talents, the Discipline Priest, has Void Shield, which replaces your Power Word Shield with a Void-themed shield. So there are places where the Void and Light are leaking into our class design.
Going back to the support roles, Neo Sorrow on the EU Spanish forums asked, can we expect anything new regarding the support role in Midnight? Will it be expanded to other classes? Is it considered that it maybe didn't work as expected for augmentation, and perhaps that just becomes a normal damage?
That's a good question.
So we're not planning on currently expanding it to other classes, but we're also not planning on changing augmentation to just fit into the existing niches. I think there's a lot of excitement around the idea of support.
That's true.
I think we've seen players embrace that fantasy.
Just needs to be done right.
We are still iterating on evolving that specialization and getting to a place where we can find a happy medium, where it can kind of realize that fantasy and be effective as someone who bolsters the strength of your allies without also becoming so effective that it feels required in groups and limits composition diversity. I think if we're able to achieve that, hopefully when we're able to achieve that, I do think we would like to look to what other ideas might apply a different fantasy to executing that concept.
I want to switch to the topic of delves. The WoW content creator True Villain Manny said, with delves integrated into the story, will there be certain scenarios that are locked in as we level? And will there be additional story in those alternative
I've come to like delves, by the way.
Yeah, as we move through the campaign in Midnight, we will be entering delves with specific goals in mind. And that particular variant of the story will have the objectives that we need to accomplish as we go through them. As always, our delves will have multiple variants to play through with different stories occurring. So yes, we will continue to use delves in this way.
That's very good, actually. I like that.
Look for opportunities to continue.
More ways to tell the story so we can have a better story.
Let's go inside.
More rich story.
Varteris on the WoW forums said, will delves have even greater variety than in the War Within?
I would assume yes. This is an easy
randomized puzzle to
question,
solve,
no?
a race, a whole new set of abilities.
Yeah, there's a couple ways that delves are changing. We have a new follower. Valera Sanguinara is going to come along, and she's going to mix things up. She's takes delves a little bit more seriously than Bran does, and a lot more stabbily as well. We also have some outdoor delves that are going to take place in outdoor spaces, and so this will just change up not only the vibe of the space, but your ability to move around, because you'll be able to use your ground to get around. We're also just taking a look at the mechanics that we're using in delves in Midnight. So you can announce now that Midnight does not have any underwater delves. It also does not have any delves with a mechanic where you have to, say, pick up a candle or a totem and throw it ahead and continue doing that.
Yeah, those were...
basis. Folks, let us know how they felt about those, and we'll moving forward with those.
Sure did.
In Midnight.
So Relentless on the EU Spanish forums asked a version of a question we got a lot. And Ian, what's stopping the World of Warcraft development team from doing a world revamp? Could we get a world revamp?
I mean, I think, you know, the idea of revamping everything at once is a terrifying one, frankly. But I think, as touched on earlier, you know, we definitely want to tell new stories in iconic locations. And
yes,
in doing
please.
That, we would certainly do much more than just do a fresh coat of paint on the area. We would really reimagine it and bring it into the present day, as we have with Eversong. Our current focus is, of course, on the story that we're telling for the rest of the World Soul Saga. That will touch on some familiar locations. But down the line, I think the lessons we are learning and the experiences we're having, revisiting some locations, open the door to doing a lot more of it.
Saw a very upvoted question from Solera, a French WoW player on X. Solera asked, without giving away spoilers, very important.
Okay.
Does Midnight introduce any completely new elven tribes or expand on lesser known ones? Maybe the Kelderai?
Without spoilers.
Without spoilers.
That's a tough constraint.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's right.
Without spoilers, can you spoil this question for me?
To say we're going to be learning a lot about the elves and the elves' relationships with one another. And
do elves have tribes?
Include Quel'Drai.
Thank you. And Zoris on the EU Spanish forums asked, with the Devourer specialization, all Demon Hunter abilities will use void effects and icons, even those shared by all three specializations. Has there been any consideration of extending this aesthetic customization to other classes?
So I think philosophically and narratively, what a Void Demon Hunter represents, what a Devourer Demon Hunter represents, is one who, rather than harnessing and channeling fel energy, is channeling void energy to turn it against those who originally wielded it. And so that is going to transform a wide range of their abilities. On the other hand, when we look at, let's say, a Fire Mage or a Frost Mage, they're not forsaking the arcane when they become a Fire Mage. And so Blink is still an arcane spell, and Counterspell is still an arcane spell, and so forth. And so I think when we look at other classes, we generally like to look at that broad base of multiple areas.
I hope they stick to this so that fantasy and flavor makes sense.
That transforms all of the others. That said, touching on some earlier questions, when it comes to glyph spell customizations and other things that players may want to customize the look and feel of their abilities, there's always an opportunity there.
Another highly upvoted question all over the place. I'll take the version of this question from Navarel on the EU German forums. Would you consider replacing the ready-made group in follower dungeons with characters from the player's warband?
Definitely something
that sounds
we
cool.
are considering. Not something we're going to be able to deliver for Midnight, but ever since the introduction of both warbands and follower dungeons, this idea, this request has popped up. It's something that we're excited
that sounds cool, actually.
There's some technical hurdles to kind of pull that.
Have your own tank dungeon that your healer is going to be healing.
It's something we do want to deliver down the line.
Ian's not lying about technical hurdles. There were multiple technical hurdles in the way. We're actually jumping over one of them with Training Grounds, where we're changing the way that some of those game-controlled characters or bots are built to be building Training Grounds in this way gets us one hurdle closer to being able to do what you're asking for.
There are so many people on this development team that I would call technical hurdlers. Engineers, that's just what they do. They jump over hurdles. So, Maria, Silo on the WoW forums asked, will there be new mini-game type quests in Midnight?
Yes, there will be. We actually have a new mechanic that was created for Zulaman specifically. where you will do some, underwater stuff.
Underwater stuff.
It's quite fun. It's the Amani Abyss style. You're gonna be going fishing troll style.
With your hands.
Yeah.
That's a revelation. I like that. While we're revealing things, Muscleton on the WoW forums asked, I'm extremely excited for the Heronir. Can you share more information on their druid forms?
Okay.
Well, conveniently, if you watched the deep dive, you saw a flash of those. Fundamentally, they all have quills to throw back to sort of the Heronir. But the tank form is a pangolin bear with sort of bat-like ears.
They all sort of got those ears.
Yeah, they
right?
got the ears and the quills. And we have a wolverine for our
That sounds
feral
cool.
spec. We have an owl-like, quilled owl-like sort of boomkin.
She said boomkin!
But best of all, has got
Hello,
to be
Maria!
the
She
swimming
said
form, the
boomkin!
swimming travel form, which is an axolotl.
Axolotl.
With quills.
We're all going to learn how to say axolotl.
Yeah, I probably said it wrong, but yeah.
No, I think you got it right. I think you did.
Okay, cool.
The reveal of the Heronir led to a very common question. And a version of that question that I want to ask you came from Racktoner on Reddit. Can you explain the decision-making process for which races to make playable races?
Okay.
A lot of this comes down to narrative.
So Amani
there's no,
trolls.
secret
Paul.
that we started talking to the Heronir in the War Within, and this was not a coincidence either. We wanted to build a familiarity with Orwena, with her crew, so you'd understand who these characters are when they do eventually become playable characters, as we've added them in Midnight. And of course, Midnight is part of a 3-chapter saga. We're in the middle chapter now. The Heronir are going to be a big, important part of the story, and this is why we chose to fold them in.
I feel bad often being the bearer of bad news in these conversations, but I know that it's not lost on us that there are widespread requests from players who would love to be, a Sethrak or an Ethereal or the like. And part of the question there is, as Paul said, narratively, does it make sense
for Ethereals
to really join the Alliance and Horde if there's, if they're cosmic, extraplanar, or more neutral by nature? But the reality of it is also, from a production perspective, one of the things we grapple with is that adding a brand new race to World of Warcraft is one of the most development intensive things we can do, not just in one-time time commitment, but also in the long-term carrying cost for every set of armor we ever make for years and years to follow.
Dream of
And it's
Ethereals
something
is
that we have
dying.
to weigh very, very heavily when we do. Building a race that uses or shares an existing rig, an existing skeleton, if it's an elven race or the like, makes that more straightforward. Again, that's not to say we're never going to add very novel or meaningfully different races down the line, but it's a very high bar for us to clear when we look at how much ultimately it's going to mean that we have to do less of.
That makes sense. Well,
in order to support
dude.
this additional race alongside the others.
As I've said to you before, I want Saberon. I will wait. I will be patient. Please give me Saberon. So, Massive Bear on the WoW forums asked, will Heronir be unlockable in the 3 days of early access? I remember Earthen were not.
No, not during the first 3 days. Yeah. So during that early access, we want to make sure that we're letting players who are in that early access be able to play through the campaign and understand, what's going on, but not getting any meaningful jumps ahead.
I mean, they look pretty cool, actually. The more I look at them, the more I like them.
Meredith on the WoW forums asked, how is Blizzard progressing in the war against toxicity in terms of the entire game?
Yeah, this is something that's a huge focus for us, and really, there's many facets to the question and the discussion.
Man, watching this Q&A just
there's
makes it obvious how big the game is.
Perhaps, or things that they're referring to. Some of it is just the overt, hostile, harmful, antagonistic interactions.
They don't have normalcy, bro.
That may occur online between players.
Give up.
We're always continuing to
Pointy
shore
feet.
up our reporting tools, improve real-time monitoring, and get to a place where people who are disrupting our game world can be punished and ultimately removed from it if they continue to do that. On the other hand, though, I think sometimes when people talk about a community or a portion of the game feeling toxic, that can arise from just mismatched expectations.
Yeah. Being easily offended, Ian, I'll say it for you, man. I got you, bro.
Raid, and I have done that raid 12 times, and I have been through groups that have wiped and learned the encounters, it's reasonable for me as a leader of a pug to only want players who have a certain level of experience, who have also been through those learning wipes, and can succeed quickly.
He's basically saying, learn your shit, motherfuckers, before joining the raid.
Feel like, oh, this is very unwelcoming, this is kind of toxic, why aren't we, why am I not welcome here? And ultimately, that's an issue of aligning expectations. And I think there's a lot more that we can do on the pro-social side of things to help people find like-minded players and like-minded groups. There's nothing wrong with wanting to complete something quickly and efficiently. There's also very certainly nothing wrong with wanting to learn and wanting a patient group. Now, if you mix those two groups, there are going to be some conflicts that emerge naturally because of different goals and expectations. So I think a lot of what we're focused on right now is also how we can help players better connect.
They kind of have a fix for this already in the game.
So that they can have satisfying experiences where everyone is on the same page, working towards the same goals.
Thank you. I want to rip through some more housing questions. We've got several. Will we get to see our alts walking about, or maybe sitting in a chair in our house? Paul?
Yeah, this is, we're looking at a lot of the same technical hurdles we talked about earlier, not only with being able to show players and other players in game, but also the pathing issues that Ian mentioned when it comes to being able to have your pets moving around and mounts moving around and whatnot. So not planned yet, but something we do talk about as a potential for the future. And I'll take this moment to say that housing is one of those features which is really exciting for us because there are so many cool ways for it to grow. As we've built Midnight and we're sharing housing for the first time, we're going to be looking to you to tell us, what do you want? Is it that we want to see our house? Do we want more features? Do we want more decor? Do we want
this is a very
more ways that I can style?
I don't want to say open-ended, but
exterior of my house. So let us know as you
a system very open to a lot of feedback and changes.
Size of housing. This is something we've been working on for a very long time to really deliver what players have been expecting and what they deserve. But there comes a point when we're developing, especially a social feature, where we're almost hesitant to take it too far until we can actually share it with the community and understand what people are into, what they're maybe not into so much, what they want more of, what they don't need more of, to make sure that we're really putting our time and our resources in the places that are going to maximize that value for players. And so we're so excited to see people jump in the months ahead in alpha and beta, of course, and then beginning this December on the live servers and see where it goes from there.
So here's a very specific question from Alastral on the WoW forums. For housing and professions, it was stated that professions through all expansions will be able to craft housing items. Will we be able to use this as a skill catch-up for the past expansions? For example, could a leather worker start at Wrath Leatherworking Skill 1 and craft Wrath-themed housing items to get all the way to level 75?
I mean, these will give skill ups for sure. Yeah, I don't know how many of them will be available at level 1, for example. They may be tuned based on how elaborate the piece of decor is, but in general, yeah, once you get the level that you're able to build these things, then you continue to use them to level up.
Okay.
So many very specific requests. I want to just give you this one. It comes from Spara on the WoW forums. Is it possible to add a functional bookshelf to player housing that could store and display collected in-game books?
That's so cool, actually.
Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. That once you share housing with the world, then 1,000 cool ideas come out.
That's actually
we
so good.
All these cool ideas and say, what can we do next? I can confirm there will be bookshelves. Whether those bookshelves will be functional, no, not at least to start.
Oh my god, that's such a good feature if they added.
And a couple more. Ian, Devanir on Reddit wrote, what is the minimum player limit for a private or guild neighborhood? What happens if you make a private neighborhood with the minimum amount of people and then some of them go away?
So this is something that's still a bit in flux. I think our current thinking is that just like signing a guild charter, you'll need 10 players to charter a private neighborhood. And that's for a couple of reasons. Part of it is, in order for neighborhood systems endeavors to really function optimally, there's a certain number of players that are going to be expected to really drive the system. But also a piece of it is just server performance. Using an extreme example, if literally every single player online had their own personal neighborhoods, that would be potentially millions of simultaneous entire districts that need to get spun up. trying to make sure the servers don't melt here. And so striking a balance
Yep,
between what's going to be a good social experience, but also recognizing
I
that,
think,
you know,
bro, I think
players
neighborhood should
have
just be
friend groups
public,
of
man.
various
Public and
sizes and wanna
guilds.
be
That's it.
flexible as
Public and
possible.
guilds.
I think if we're able to lower that number from where we're starting, it's something we would aim to do as we see how the tech side of it unfolds.
I saw an upvoted question on Reddit.
Oh, million. Oh, yeah, Sandy. Don't worry, man. There's, at the launch, there's going to be more than a million players.
Very much. Will there be a list of collections and their sources for housing materials before housing goes live so that we can begin to start hunting for those items, maybe reputation,
I mean,
achievement
Warwoodin had it, bro. What do you mean?
I'd love to know what I already have or what I'm close to having.
Yeah, I mean, a ton of that is going to be visible in the alpha build coming up in just a day, but we'll have a blog summarizing it so you don't need to, you know, go trawling for the information, and that way everyone can get a head start on checking off those achievements that you may have missed.
Let's come back to a couple of fun questions before we go here. Bale Samel on the WoW forums asked, "Are we getting a capybara, Loa? There are capybaras in the Yamani screenshots. The people yearn for a capybara, Loa."
Well, conveniently, there is one.
Wait, seriously?
His name is Philo, the capybara Loa of children.
Wait, really?
Oh, nice.
What a disappointment! What?
Prominent headdress.
Absolutely, and a glorious necklace.
That's perfect. Loa's should be very well outfitted, I think. Finnerfin on the WoW forums asked, "Could we see the return of class quest?"
Oh, yes, please.
Legion was great, and it was fun to have a unique...
Oh my god, how did we go through so many housing questions and I get to this one?
Quest lines come up really often as something people are excited about. We certainly do want to look more at, you know, expanding on classes. We had a lot of fun doing the Warlock one, for example.
The Once Upon a Time Greenfire 70 years ago, yeah.
Most recently, the best way for you to play some class quest lines, if you never played them, has to do with our lore walking. Because where we had restrictions, for example, on the Xalatath story, previously, a lot of people didn't know anything about Xalatath and the knife. And by playing that lore walking, they had the opportunity to play that portion of the priest quest line. So we're hoping that as we build more lore walking, you'll have that opportunity to see some of that. But this is certainly an area that the quest and narrative team would be thrilled to do more of.
Good. It's our last question. And I cobbled this together from versions of this question that I found everywhere. I want to give a shout out to some of the people that I borrowed this from. Aziriel, Simplejack, Martian, Zuburius on our forums, all asked versions of this. Ian, how will player power progression be updated in Midnight, especially regarding Valor Stones?
So yes, so the way the upgrade system has played out over the last couple of expansions, I think we're happy with the sort of granular incremental progression that complements that spiky randomness of loot drops. But there is, and we agree with player feedback that we've heard, potentially one too many moving pieces and a bit too much complexity in the current system. So I can announce that Valor Stones as a currency will be going away in Midnight.
Whoa, what did he say?
Crests that you need, and that should be sufficient. We're also looking to streamline the system a little bit and more clearly pair individual crest tiers with appropriate gear upgrade tracks so that there's potentially less confusion about what crest matches.
Yes.
Anything further, Paul?
No, I think that's great. Yeah, yeah.
We're over here pumping fists.
Yes, absolutely.
Very excited.
Rip Valor Stones.
Yes, get rid of them.
Well,
and on that note,
that's our time. Thank you, Ian, Paul, Maria. Thank you for taking the time, and thank you to everyone watching along.
Right. Okay.
We've got Midnight Alpha testing starting very soon. We can't wait to see you there and welcome you home.
Fully collectible class set appearance unlocks all lower difficulty variants. Wait, really? Whoa, that's big. Okay. All right. So we're getting rid of Valor Stones. They're probably going to match Crest properly with their upgrade track. So Gilded Crest will only be for Myth track items. Rune crest only for hero track items. Is that how they're gonna do it? I just need my veteran item to go all the way to mid track. That's what I want. People are going apeshit with the transmog. Yeah, buddy, that's what's up. Okay, well, all right. A lot of it was, I guess, a lot of it was fine. Before we go in, let's load up WoW for a second. I want to check something else before. Give me a second, guys. Okay. I need to check something real quick. Also haven't eaten at all. I actually have a quarter boiled eggs on the stove because the Q&A started way too quick. I need to actually finish boiling those eggs. I hope they're not gonna be super weird. Valor adios Giga W. Yes, that is true. That is true. For Amani trolls, they should just give trolls as body size option like they did for Drakthir with cross customizations. You mean Amani troll should just get like a body type customization where one of them is like the Darkspear trolls, the regular trolls, or one of their body types is like Amani sized? Grab their man, we can see the rest afterwards. Well, there's not much else to see. It's over. The Q&A is over. I wanted something else that I cannot do right now, and I need a couple of minutes to figure out. But I can check my vault in the meantime because there's stuff to talk about. By the way, for anybody who hasn't seen it yet, you should definitely check our new video that we just released about all of the class reworks on Midnight that we had access to a little bit test out because it's 40 specs now, right? So it's quite a few, but the changes are pretty big. Honestly, they're pretty big. Let me link it in chat as well. Give me a second. Obviously, YouTube people might already know because they might get the notification, but the Q&A, it was fine. So Valor Stones are going away with that. That's a good thing. They're streamlining the upgrade system a little bit more, so I hope that this is a step that goes into the direction of not making the upgrade system so gatekeepy. Because that, I'm just not a fan of that. I don't like to have 4 different types of boots depending on the difficulty that I loot them on. I want to have 1 pair of boots and their upgrade level to be tied to the crests that are tied to the content difficulty that I play in, instead of all of them being tied in different ways and shapes and forms. That we've talked about this in so many other videos so far. I don't want to keep doing it anymore, but am I logging into the Demon Hunter? Now, why would I be logging into the Demon Hunter? Why? What? The Demon. Dude, it's actually kind of chilly, bro. Give me a second. Where my hoodie at? Push some keys for vault. I don't know, buddy, because I may or may not be playing something else very soon. Plus I have food on the stove for now, so I'm gonna hold off. You guys go right ahead. I do want to do keys though. Uri season, not quite yet. No, I thought about taking the Uri out, but I figured, okay, it's way too early. It is way too early. Oh, I'm Spect Havoc. Why would I be Spect Havoc, guys, on a class that I barely play when I'm looking for a main? Now, this is not necessarily signifying the fact that I have chosen this as my main, but let's go to Prop Pally and just cried. Well, maybe it's not, bro. Listen, shit, this is a shit vault. Haste versus avoidance, so I'm definitely gonna get this. Wait, what does Havoc want even? Archon. .gg. The problem with Prop Alley is that you have so many layers of defensives, man, to be able to survive. If they're just taking those away but baking the defensives into other places, then that's good. Now, of course, we don't know that that's the case so far, so we'll have to wait. Crit mastery, fuck. What about vengeance? Haste crit. So this ring is not that. It's verse. Keys on alpha. No, shut up, Patrick. Shut up. So there won't be another season, and housing is December. No, there won't be another season. Yeah, are we looking at March release? Probably earlier than March. Or maybe if 10.2.7 launches in December, I don't think we're gonna have it more than 2 months. I think February is when I think they cannot postpone it any longer. You seeing these changes? What changes? The ones that we talked about in our video? Feral snapshotting gone. So the ones we talked about in our 30-minute video or 25-minute video that we posted on our channel as content creators for World of Warcraft that have tested these changes. For Havoc, you'll be crafting 2 rings. Fuck. Oh, then this vault is ass. This is probably good in the interim because it gives me vengeance ring upgrades, I suppose. Watch the video, Peter. Watch. Arcane is fun. Yes, I'm almost sold on mage. But you'll like Devour more, I think. End housing pre-patch though. What does that mean? Sorry, I took a DC and lost your answer. I don't know what the question was, brother. Can you ask it again? Playing what? Maybe Alpha. Crew Mastery rings this season from M+, unfortunately. Damn. You're thinking about our feral guide, bro. I meant the video that we posted like 2 hours ago. Or an hour ago. Well, I like Devour more. It's definitely... I don't know, Arja. You have very specific tastes. I don't know what you would like. Devour is an intellect class with range and melee abilities that you have to kind of weave in. I don't know if that's your thing. You don't strike me as the type that would enjoy that, but I could be wrong. That could click for you, like in some weird way. So, Druid will still be shit. I don't know. It's not quite there yet, but it's on the right path. Can you wear 2 equip trinkets? You can wear 2 trinkets. You can wear 2 trinkets since the game was released. Arja will play Druids. That's what I'm thinking. And Midnight's Blood Silence is now gone. Yes, that's true, yeah. Season 1 dungeons in Midnight. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I know what you're not doing. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, Kai. I told you, man. Was that what tank do you enjoy playing the most? I think it's Prot Paladin right now. Prot Paladin is really fun.
I will do my duty.
Also, I have good weapons actually on this guy. Just need to replace these rings. I think I'm just probably gonna have to craft them at some point. Do I wait for the turbo boost or let's check some other stuff? Do you need to wear shoes as Devourer? No, you're free to go barefoot. You're a one spec cookie. Yeah, because I've been disappointed by Arja's interest in Holy Paladin, Beast Mastery, Mistweaver, Guardian Druid, Resto Shaman, Elemental Shaman. What else? I don't know if there was a Windwalker or Brewmaster Arja attempt at one point. Fury Warrior. Shaman. Shaman? Why Shaman? This is a weird class to go into. This Priest Frost Decay. There you go. Warlock looking... Yeah. Warlock is actually finally looking like the class I've always wanted it to be. I've been kind of disappointed a little bit with Shaman, but I'll need to play it. And definitely disappointed with Red Paladin. Holy fuck, dude. However, Death Knight. Fuck. Low spec. Elemental. Current picks for me: Feral Druid, New DH, full prot tank as main. Brother, for this round we're very close. Oh my god, a Myth Track Lily. Dude, this game is trolling me. These vaults. I need proper vaults from now on. Do I want a Myth Track Lily to upgrade my Hero Track Lily, or do I want a Myth Track Crit Haste? Wait, does Resto 1 Crit Haste? I might just take that for Restoration. Yes, it wants Haste Crit. Elemental. Is Lily the best for Elemental? It is. And for Enhance, I'm just alt tab right now checking. Okay, not for Enhance. So Lily is the best for Elemental, but I don't know if I care that much about getting an upgrade from Hero to Myth. Do I care more about getting Abyss? There's not really Abyss necklace for Resto either. And he made the, yeah, it looks spicy. Obviously, guys, I'm really hoping that you guys watch our video. It was so much work. It was the reason why the stream today was also delayed. Oh, half the reason. The other half of the reason was because I wanted to stream the Q&A. Neck for heal, move on, I guess. Yeah. It's more overall value. Let me check something out real quick. If not, then we might have to do it tomorrow if they fuck it up too much this night. Can I actually do this? Okay. Are we doing red keys or doing straight gold? I'm seeing if I can do keys. Give me a second. I'm actually checking my ability to do keys. And then we can do... I mean, I don't really want to do red keys. I might have some specific key levels in mind. Okay, and another character that I would like to try to log into the game with. Unholy, come on your back. Ah! Let me check my boiling eggs, guys. Eggs are not boiling right now, everybody. Load spec arms. Druid is the last class I want. So right now, spoiler alert if you haven't watched our videos, Warrior and Warlock are back as classes that I can enjoy in terms of flavor, in terms of playstyle. I'm a little bit on the fence with warrior. I'm not fully sold on yet, but it's looking like it's gonna be really good. While druid is, I'm actually on the fence. I'm like big time on the fence. It's not, it doesn't feel like it's quite there yet. Dude. Oh, I need to do more warrior stuff. I have a 671 priory. Do I want priory on warrior at all? Is priory going to be good in any way, shape, or form? I would be surprised if it is. Sure, it's not good for arms. It is not. Curse title, and you want pacemaker. Fury wants sack brood, and protection definitely doesn't want signet. Ugh. Yeah, I think it's tokens. This is rough. This is a rough vault. So far, this is the third character with a shit vault. I don't like how this is looking, man. You didn't understand my question. Oh, I'm sorry. Can I use 2 equipped trinkets? Because I'm pretty sure I cannot use 2 on-use trinkets. You can use both. Bro, okay, you need to explain it to me. I'm not trying to be an ass. I'm legit trying to understand. You need to explain to me, what do you mean by 2 equipped trinkets? All trinkets are equipped. Do you mean 2 passive trinkets with no procs as opposed to 2 on-use trinkets? You can definitely use 2 on-use trinkets, and you can definitely use 2 equipped trinkets, if that's what equipped trinkets mean for you. Yeah, it's basically what Vanti said. The 2 on-use trinkets will have an internal 20-second cooldown. If you have DPS cooldowns that last for longer than 20 seconds, or if you have your DPS cooldowns happen way faster than your trinket cooldown, then you will 100% want 2 unused trinkets. Well, not 100%, but you'll 100% get value out of 2 unused trinkets. For instance, something like Fire Mage could use 2 unused trinkets for each comboss that it gets. Balance Druid could use 2 unused trinkets because it has 2 charges. If it still plays 2 charges of Celestial Alignment, it also has mini cooldown windows with Fury of Valoon and Warrior of Valoon. That's on the 45-second cooldown, so you can definitely use stuff like that there. It just depends. Whether or not it's the best, that's a different question, but you can definitely use it, yeah. Curse Saddle for DPS, fair. Helmet, Smith Track. Helmet it is. Let me see if what I require can be achieved. Okay. So this is like the first non-shit item. It's not the bestest.
Late night Steam UWU?
Steam, yeah, I'm steamy, bro. I'm steaming some eggs right now, to be honest with you. Wait, what stats does it have? Actually, I don't think it matters for Blood Decay. What matters is I pump it full of eye level. It's very good eye level pump. There you go. 717. I want that shit. Do I have more myth track? I should have the chest piece. Let's upgrade chest to max, actually, because it's already there. Sure. Oh, I'm out of Valor Stones. Oh my god, I cannot wait to get rid of Valor Stones. Pit of Sauron is back, is it? Curious how different the dungeons are gonna be. Wait, is Pit of Sauron back? Wait, do we know anything? You're eating soup? That's great. I am going to be eating boiled eggs with chicken curry because I had this idea earlier today and I'm gonna see it through, god damn it! Okay, actually. Alright, DK is fine for now. You can find all the dungeons from Allhead. Oh, it's they've made an article about it. God damn it. Okay. Nope. Alright. Looks like I might be able to do some keys. I don't know if I want to test anything else out. Might want to play some Havoc. You might want to go Unholy if you don't want Tome Myth Track. I do want Tome Myth Track, and you're also behind stream delay. It's a crime you're not got the trading post stuff. Wait, I haven't seen the trading post stuff. What is the trading post stuff? I heard people saying stuff about the trading post. Wait, this isn't the trading post. What am I doing? $500. What do we have this month? Ooh. The Headless Horse. Oh my god, we get Headless Horseman stuff? Oh my god, why is it white though? But the set is good. This isn't bad. Oh, goddamn pajamas. Ooh, this is some nice paladin stuff. Okay. Alright, it's not blowing me out of the water just yet. Oh my god, I'm so tired of tiny shields. Oh! Oh! Ooh. That's cool. Already have this. So I'm definitely buying the set. The set is really good. Just because of its individual pieces can work with so many other armor types. The mount is kind of nice too. The hand cannot fly. Yeah, I mean. All right, I don't know what I'll get first. I'll definitely want the set, the mount, and the other mount, I guess. The daggers are nice. These are daggers, right? Yeah. Actually, colors with this event. Wait, like this stuff? Look at my burned, charry legs, dude.
I'll be seeing you again.
All right. I assume Matt is in a dungeon. Matt is in a dungeon. It's fine. Check the Traveler log rewards. Well, isn't... Wait. Oh, Traveler log. It's a mount. Ooh. This is cool. This is cool. When is the Midnight deep dive starting? It already started, bro. It's over, dude. You missed it. Could actually change the stream title. From the watch party to, I guess, discussion. Okay. What got you guys most excited about the whole thing? I'm curious. Yeah, stream is 2 hours old already, brother. we watched it. I'm still checking. I wanted to... All right. Yeah. What I wanted to do is currently unavailable. So we could for sparks do awaken the machine. It takes 5 minutes for a spark. Giga nice. Yeah, but I don't have the. I don't think I have. I don't have the gilded at the moment. Yeah, that was basically it. Well, I was gonna show you the new stuff, man. What do you mean? I was gonna show you all the cool new stuff. Where's Jelky when you need him? I need to pick up My egg should be done any second now. They already gave us Drogo. You saw... I mean, we probably didn't see. We already posted a video. Let me snag a build. I want to play some Havoc for some undisclosed reasons. I think this is the build that I have. But it's looking like our weak cards are going to be going away. Oh, close enough. Yeah, Alpha has always been invite only, bro. Alpha has always been invite only. I've been watching you for a while now and your videos are amazing. Oh, glad you like it, buddy. I appreciate you, man. They're gonna do with the upgrades? Do you mean the item upgrades? The weak card topic? Well, don't be scared, bro. Listen, watch our... I mean, I cannot oversell this enough. The classes are getting giga pruned in Midnight. Like, giga pruned. So far, all of the classes that I used, like 9 out of 10 didn't need a weak aura. I don't know how I can play Outlaw still without a weak aura, but you need to track 1 instead of like 17 things. That's not a very popular opinion, Peter. I think you're overreacting, man. I think it's the scared gatekeepy reaction. Don't worry, man. It's not gonna be that bad. You heard what Ian said. They want their difficulty to be more or less the same as it is now. You just won't have weak auras to help you with. Because then I can tell you the same thing, man. If I have to raid in a group of people that can only raid a boss with weak auras telling them what to do, then I'd rather not play. And that's every mythic raider, including you. I'm not optimistic about having no weak aura, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't know either, but like the changes that they've made so far are very promising, but we'll see how that plays out. How quick will leveling alls be in the remix event? I have no idea. I haven't tested it out yet. Can I ask you a few questions? Sure thing, man. Go for it. Blastings with all the blasters? You blast without me, brother. I want to play some Havoc. Havoc is not a blaster for me. Go right ahead and blast to your heart's content. Alright. So I need crafting gear. Wait a minute, didn't I just load? No. Look at this. Look at this garbage, bro. Wait, how am I not wearing my Ritual Forge? Surely that's better than anything I have. Meta is 2 minute cooldown. It should be the best option to use. Well, it's Pacemaker and Cursed Idol still, but hey, it's the best I can do. I'll just join now, and I don't like you saying they've pruned specs. Specs already feel very simple for the most part, but as I said, it's a very, very early doors. It is. I'm not a fan of some of the pruning either, but it has to happen, bro. Whether we like to or not, it has to happen. The game is way too zoomy. And I've been on the camp for years of, bro, make my spec more than 2 brain cells. And I've been on both sides, and as much as I don't like it, as much as I feel like it's not the best, for me personally, I'd rather have the games. The game stopped being about me enjoying the world, enjoying the story, enjoying character progression, and more about optimizing my character. I don't care about optimizing my character, bro. That's boring. That's fun for like 1 raid tier, and then it gets boring. If I want to optimize gameplay, I'd probably play a fighting game. I would probably play an RTS, not an MMO. MMOs are not where you optimize peak gamer skill, in my opinion, and I don't think that opinion is gonna change. If you want to be challenged in your gamer chops, play something else, not an MMO. That's my opinion. Obviously, that doesn't mean that you cannot be challenged at all. Of course, there's layers and aspects to it, sure, but nah. Oh, is it working? Oh shit. Wait a minute, guys. I might still dip. I just refreshed it like 2 minutes ago. I might dip out of the party, guys. You might have to find a replacement. When RTS stream? Aha, it's a good question, man. The thing is, if specs are simple but bosses need your attention and are complex, that's fine if they tune down both. I think you're worrying too much, man. I understand your concern, and it's a very legit concern to have. But you don't. That is not needed. You're gonna be fine, most likely, 99% sure. All right, we're good, guys. I'm dipping this shit later. I'm gonna show you guys some Nas, yo. Specific window. Will it capture this? There it is. There it is. Let's go, Alpha. Yeah. Not for some of us, man. All right. I'm gonna show you Devourer real quick. Okay, so obviously we've made a video about it, and we're gonna have way more coming. But so far, what I figured out with Devourer, which is not necessarily surprising for everybody. You have essentially two resources. You have your Fury bar. Can I track this with... Ka-ching. Oh yeah, it tracks all of it. Your Fury bar and your Souls bar. Your Souls just fills up naturally as you're out of combat, or you collect them like you do with Vengeance. But once you collect 50 Souls, you can use your meta, and it's now at 20. And you can generate Souls. By the way, you still have Vengeful Retreat. This is Vengeful Retreat. Hey, Silver Storms, what up, dude? Oh, I need to change the stream title. I forgot.
Devourer hype, Midnight hype, February release?
Probably, hopefully. Do you know what new classes or it might be? Yes, there's no new classes. This spec. You said you watched our videos, man. What is your thoughts on Frost Decay, Survival Hunter, Nan Shaman, and Boomy Druid in the Midnight? We've just made a video on it, brother. You can actually watch the video. Frost Decay doesn't really change much because it's just got reworked. It's a little bit better because of the Apex talent. Survival Hunter is super different. To be honest, I kind of like it a little bit, but it depends on how it plays. It doesn't feel like it has the problems that you have now on live servers with it. Enhanced Summon and Shaman is way simpler. And oddly interesting, you do lose your dogs. They're no longer an ability you press, but they spawn passively when you use other abilities. And Boomy Druid is boring. I don't like Boomy Druid. Okay. Right, so your main ability, which is your equivalent to Chaos Strike or Demon's Bite, is Consume, is this. And you can cast it while moving. And you generate souls. Look at the souls. And you generate Fury. And the souls are on your ground. And what you can do is use your Reap, which is, I don't know, maybe the equivalent of Blade Dance. And you do that shit. And you collect the souls and you throw out a scythe at your enemy. It's all ranged, baby. And then you can still use... When you fill up your Fury, you want to use your Fury on Void Ray, which is this beautiful, beautiful thing. Which immediately resets your Reap with the talents that I have. And it also generates more souls. So once I have a little bit more Fury, I can use it again. Collect these souls, and now I can go meta. So what I want to do is maybe generate a few more souls. Use Void Ray. Meta. And then use the Collapsing Star, which is the... oh shit. Oh my god, it cancelled it. I did not think it could cancel it. I fucked it up. If you cancel it, you lose the things. So this is kind of the gameplay. And you have your Fury Bar that decelerates. This is the Collapsing Star. This is the big hitter. And you blast it and it does, wow, so much damage. Generate more. Consume them. The Hunt. Go back. Blast some more. Consume them. And I can activate my quote-unquote Immolation Aura. Consume them again. I can do another Collapsing Star. I can do into a Void Ray. Consume the souls. Go in. Consume them. Consume them again. Ah! Did I manage to get it in time? No, I'm gonna drop it. Okay, now I dropped it again. And that's basically the playstyle. It's very simplistic. And you can augment it a little bit more. I put a lot of points into Apex, but I don't think these have a gameplay impact too much. This is the kind of Evoker style range where your abilities are like shorter range. So this is like a 25-yard range, right?
Just watched the video. Pleasey work. Warrior name craked me up. Good job team with the production quality and style. Reinvented the look and feel of the videos. I really like it.
Thanks, man. Glad you like it, dude. All of the, by the way, all of the graphical changes, the sound quality, the setup, the green screen, all of that was Marcelian, by the way. In case people are still wondering what is Marcelian doing. Why is my resource display kind of borked? And I like the melee part of it, right? Constantly get more. Can do this. Do a Void Ray. Because going into meta fills my bar. Collapsing Star. Consume all of these souls. Void Ray again. I guess I can generate souls instead of consuming them, because I don't need to consume them right now. I over-generate Fury, I think, if I do. And I can start consuming them once my shit goes lower. Oh, and I didn't show you this. The quote-unquote blink ability. Do another Collapsing Star. Another Consume, Reap. Consume, Reap. Get all of these back. And that's it. This is such a simplistic gameplay, but it feels so fun. I'm out of Reaps right now, but Void Ray is gonna give me one and then another Collapsing Star. Let's reap these. Blast this one. Reap some more. Can I get another one? No! Alright, that was it. And obviously the better your rotation is, the more you can do this stuff. Okay, that's... what's the range on this? Wait a minute. And your Fel Rush is Shift, which is kind of like a leap combined with a Mage Blink. So you have to place it on the ground, and you go to where you go. It looks like a Fel Rush, but I think it just will function as a blink.
It is too far away.
I can already see Devourers getting annoyed having to do soak mechanics because they want to jump around so that they won't lose DPS. Yeah, that's everybody, buddy. Yeah, I know. I'm not a fan of the short range. I don't know how this will play out. I feel like this is gonna be the first problem that the spec will encounter. You cannot move all you cast. No, Collapsing Star and Void Ray lock you in place. Those are the only ones that lock you in place. But realistically, you don't really have anything other that locks you in place outside of those. A Void Ray makes sense. I don't know how Collapsing Star is gonna feel in a raid environment. I'm obviously gonna want to test it out, or in a dungeon environment rather. So you have to sit still while you do the Collapsing Star. You can keep generating stuff like this. Do another Void Ray. Another Collapsing Star. But the flexibility of range is great. I just didn't see. I don't see a lot of reason to be in melee. That's the only, let's say, personal gripe I have with it. Because I was promised some melee, but end-ranged focused combat. Considering that you're an intellect-based class, your melee damage is like whatever. You can just walk through some of them and then just get another Collapsing Star into a Void Ray. I have a lot of these free. Oh, I might be able to get another go at it. I got another one. And obviously I'm not fully leveled, so I'm missing about probably like 10 talent points. I don't know how many I'm missing actually. Or maybe not 10 talent points, but rather 4 of them, whatever the apex talents would be at this point. Are you planning to do longer stream or go in bed? I'm planning to play this a little bit and then probably go into bed, yeah. And then we're gonna stream more of this tomorrow at regular hours. Oh, yeah, this is gonna happen. Let's see if they're fully down or... This client is very unstable. I tried Fire Mage. It's slower, but the spells feel slightly more impactful. I would be down for that if they tune it that way. I'm a big fan of the very fast, very mobile Fire Mage, and obviously the one that we're getting is not that. But if they can make it better, I'm all for it. So far, it's give and take for me. And Rogue, all Rogue specs have brought. I mean, you know, they're good. I don't know what to say. We just made a video about it. I don't want people to feel like they need to go. Is that Judith? That's Judith. I don't want to feel like people need to go watch our video. But literally, all of the questions that you have are answered there. Assassination has changed. Caustic Spatter spreads your bleeds instead of you having to to go into stealth with, what was it again? Indiscriminate Carnage. You don't need to do Indiscriminate Carnage anymore because you have that, so you're not reliant on stealth anymore. That's one of the biggest changes. There's a lot of other impactful mini changes also. Outlaw has lost. Outlaw is a slightly disappointment for me. Roll the Bone seems incredibly simple now, and that's boring. It lost Crackshot, which was my favorite gameplay for Outlaw. Now, that doesn't mean that I won't like the new Outlaw, and I haven't played with it enough to know if I could love the new Outlaw, but as it looks like, it feels more boring. Similar with Ret. Similar with Resto Shaman. Resto Shaman has lost about half of its kit, I think. And I'm not a fan of that. While other specs have just gotten that as choice nodes. So you have fewer buttons, but you didn't lose them. You still have them. What changed in Dragon Riding? This is something about simplified. I think it's just more straightforward. You don't have vigor anymore. That's the main thing. You just have charges of abilities. That's it. Dragon Roar. Yeah, Dragon Roar is gone for Warrior, yeah. I have an interest of Outlaw when Midnight comes out. You saved my life, much low. Oh shit, man. Well, good luck. House Havoc, more or less the same. I don't think Havoc... Yeah, Havoc didn't really change much. Havoc is good. Demonic is now a Havoc only talent. The Hunt is only Havoc and Devourer. There are a couple of things that are choice nodes now. I think Demonic is a choice node with Inner Demon. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was part of their developer notes. If they made a whole article just based off of this. Yeah. That's part of the Resto nerf as well, or the Resto prune. Which I agree with, but it still feels shit that you lose half of the... So you don't have Cloudburst anymore. You don't have Tidal Waves anymore. You don't have Wellspring anymore. You don't have Healing Surge anymore. You don't have Undulation. You don't have Unleash Life. On top of some other passives. So, at the end of the day, okay, but it's quite a lot of abilities to not have from a spec that, you know, at least I personally enjoyed. I'm not sold on the Devourer main yet. How was your Vol, bro? It was pretty shit, to be honest. Unholy, definitely. Unholy looks like a whole new class, dude. How's Shaman looking? Elemental is a light show. Elemental has big hopes. Bro. Good news for once. So, Midnight. Locate the image of Lady Liadrin. Okay, so that's how I need... That's what I need to start the story. Okay, let's test out the story a little bit. But we're definitely gonna... I think we're gonna have to do something here. Yo. Oh shit, it's dead. Alright. So we're gonna be here for some reason. I don't know why, but we're gonna be here in Twilight Highlands. I remember season 1 door within Resto Shaman sword above all. That's actually now, by the way. I don't understand why some are gone. No, but that's not a reason. No, you can just nerf tuning. That's not right. The reason why they're nerfing cooldowns is because healers have too much power, and because healers have too much power, they need to create burst damage situations, and situations where you can just die in one shot, or if you don't press the defensive, you're dead, or every tick of damage takes about 40 to 60% of your party's HP in one go. So all of that is just bad. So they need, in order for them to change that. Oh, by the way, I don't know why. In order for them to change that, they need to first nerf healers, because healers are too strong. Although healers became strong because encounters were strong, or I don't know. I guess might have been the other way around. I cannot stand to look at this. All right, it's fine. And I'm all for that. Slowing down the game and having fewer cooldowns. It's great. I am in the camp of eliminating the big amount of buttons in your rotations, the large amount of buttons in your rotation. I think rotation should be a little bit simpler. I think what they're doing with Devourer is really good. However, having utility that you sometimes use that as a class flavor, losing that, I feel like that's bad for me. So for instance, as a Resto Shaman, I'm fine with having like 3 to 5 abilities in my rotation. A single target heal, an AoE heal, a proc this thing heal, and maybe that's even it. Hey, Strickland with the 6 subs, but appreciate it so much, dude. Oh, thanks, man. Thank you for the support, brother. Being able to do that is fine, but let me have like a lot of totems. Let me have a poison cleansing totem, a slow totem. Let me have all of my healer cooldowns, but they'd be choice nodes. I can only have like 2 healing cooldowns, but I have 2 more that I just don't have access to, right? Instead of just deleting them outright. So stuff like that. All right, let's record this. Oh, this is the cinematic. All right, we know this. Also, this happens after the Sunwell. Except the someone's in trouble to quell than us. All right, let's go. Let's go. Spoiler alert, everybody. I won't go through the story. I will skip all of the quests and stuff. But I will play the leveling scene because that's the only content that we have access to. We cannot do dungeons or raids or anything like that. So in order for me to test this... Oh, shit. Oh, this looks pretty cool. Okay, so it's the family. Okay, what are we doing? Follow Lily Liadrin to Marcelian Plaza, bro, just... Oh, look at the new nameplates! I didn't have a lot of time to marvel at them before.
I need to target something first.
Where'd she go? Okay, stop adjusting the camera, bro. Alright, we got it. Rally, Farron, Lothar, Lorthraxian, and Alonso's Fall. Farron? Alright. Alright. 120 atom level. Oh, by the way, numbers are pruned. I have 54,000 HP. Oh, Arthur ran away. Alright.
I need to get closer.
It's a little bit hard to figure out. Ooh, that felt nice. What do I do here? Do I do something here? I get big. Oh, do I get big while fighting this guy? So this doesn't do AoE damage, does it? Light yourself a flame, dealing that fire damage to yourself, generating 30 fury and shattering 3 soul fragments over 5 seconds. Okay. And Hungering Slash, cosmic damage, generating 10 fury, shatters 4 soul fragments. Okay. Well, that's why I want to do that. And we fire it up, baby. Boom. Let's go. Nice. Oh, these keep spawning, dude. Oh, who? I am the void, bro. I am the void. All right, where do we go? We go there. We clear this. Okay, we cleared that. Alright. Who's here? Farron. totally not being a... Yo! What are you doing? What are you doing, man? Oh, he's healing everybody. Anduin is such a little... Oh, this is so lame, bro. He's so lame. I hope he gets something in Midnight, dude.
When shadow falls, lamplight is rise.
Go fight the battle, Fair, and I'll be here in the back doing support stuff. Oh my god. Anduin is now a support character, bro. Is Farron actually doing the things Anduin should be doing? Did they decide to put Anduin on the sideline so that they can put Farron instead? We need a paladin that wields the lights and is comfortable with combat and aggression. We have Anduin, yeah, but he's a guy. How about we change it up a bit? I'm sorry, I'm being a little ass, but I can't, bro. That's so lame. Farron left a sour taste in my mouth. For sure. Wait, where am I going? Nope. Wait, I should be able to... Am I not flying here? Wait, they're dying. Who's this guy? Edric the Pure. Oh my god, NPCs finally have a name? Alana. Like, I don't know who they are, but... Devour fan! Yeah, that's me, baby. Play movie, what happened to you? Oh, no, it doesn't say. Alright. Your father sent me to assist you. Okay. I mean, I could play melee if I want, right? I just don't want to. Who's this guy? Alonso's foul. Let's go, man. My favorite priest. How was the Shama looking? Good. I think it's decent. I'm not a big fan of Resto, but overall it's not too bad. Hinder attacking Void Force. I guess I just have to summon these guys. Kill these guys. The new Void models, dude, look so good. Injure defenders. We help the defenders. Okay, he's helping the defenders. Okay, I have my meta though. Can I do I do meta now? This is kind of nice. We got him. Now the problem is that I don't stand long in this form, so I kind of need another target before he runs away. Tap targeting's a little bit wonky. Okay, this guy's an elite. Alright, let's go. Somebody with meat on their bones. Okay, he gave me a shield. Catch me if you can! Haha! Wait, is it evading? Oh my god, it has a range? Oh shit, it fucked it up. Who's he fighting? He's fighting Arathor? I cannot see his target. Okay, well I'm not gonna Dude, if I generate a lot of souls, I can do 2 back-to-back void rays. Actually, I just realized. I need another elite to test this out. Alright, let's see. They keep spawning anyway. Let's just spawn a bunch of them. Spawn more. How many can I have out before they start automatically consuming? 5, 6. 6 still. 7. No, I think this is it. Alright, so we do one. We reap. We do another. We reap. Reap again. I mean, I have meta now. And then I can just go big boom. Into a void ray. Into oh no, void ray has a cooldown in meta. That's right. Alright, I forgot about that. Oh, there's a rare downstairs. Wait a minute. Okay, finally I can reach him. Get those thing in. Get away. Oh, he's living shit. Oh my god, he's evading too. Big collapsing star. Uh-oh. Am I dying here? Yeah, I'm dying there. Alright. I'm taking damage. And I cannot mount here. Okay. Oh, but we can fight this guy. This is alpha, it's not PTR. I mean, technically it's not PTR. It looks like, yeah, it's Infernal Leap, but it's instant. It's kind of like Blink, right? So you have to press it, but it's instant. I don't know if this makes you transition for, let's see. Nope. Oh yeah, no, it's Fell Rush. You need to have a direct path to it. Oh, okay, that kind of sucks. You cannot just you cannot just like game it. Short tethers? What do you mean? Oh, the mobs that keep resetting. Yeah. Surprisingly short tethers. I cannot kite properly. As a range caster, guys. Okay, this guy seems to be a big old meanie. Okay, do I get leech? Oh shit. Okay. Okay, so Void Ray does not give me the leech that I-Beam does. I think I'm gonna die here. Yeah. Melee me from 20 yards away, bro. Meanwhile, I can barely range you from 20 yards away. That's good. That's gameplay, alright. But I obviously cannot solo this guy. Not right now. Or not with this build, anyway. So this is cool. This is going into meta gives me immediate collapsing star. That's nice. I don't know if I care about the hunt. I don't know if I care about this level of gameplay. Deals more damage. Damage a single target. Do I have leech? Any leech type? No, leech is only there. Soul fragments increase damage. Multiple applications may overlap. Sweet suffering, that might seem good. This is kind of like Fester Might. Void Blade damage done. Increase the Void Blade now generates 20 Fury. Reap now generates 10 Fury. Okay, so this is if we go into Void Blade playstyle, which is actually nice. Devour the life from your target to make yourself whole again, dealing cosmic damage equals 25% of your missing health. And okay, I think I should just play this more actually. All right, you know what? I'm going this. I changed my mind. I'm going this way. After fully channeling Void Ray, gain 20 Fury, Void Ray damage. Every soul consumed in Void Metamorphosis grants haste. Your haste is increased by 4% while in meta. I feel like I want more single target damage. The damage of your Void Blade, Hungering Slash, and Void Step are increased. Oh, Void Step also does damage? Wait, which one is Void Step? Which one is void step? Void step. Is it shift? Void step. Casting Hungering Slash grants a temporary charge of Vengeful Retreat and causes your next Vengeful Retreat. Okay, so it gives more damage to Vengeful Retreat. Okay, I get it now. Void Blade damage increased by 50%. Damage from Void Blade and the Hunt increases the damage your target takes from you by 8%. Okay, fuck, I want that. I can't do it. Shit. I don't have enough points. And now it's borked. Okay. And I have 2 more points. I can do this for leveling, which might be better. You can't change stunts in combat. Wait, what? Oh, Jesus. Alright. Apply these. The Harnier have boots? Actually, no idea. I don't know if we can play Harnier right now. Okay, can we kill these guys one at a time? Okay, so I can hurt myself, but then I can heal myself with Sunder, right? Okay. It's a 1-minute cooldown. Alright, so I can do this. Void Ray. Oh shit, it's too far. Fuck, I fucked it up. Okay, so Shiv doesn't deal damage. Okay, kill that. I wonder if I can actually kill this guy. Who's he fighting? If it was like a named NPC, I might give it a shot. Well, Great Chiron is here. Look at this. Okay. Alright, can I try? Alright, let's try it again. See if we can get this guy. Because I can go immediately into... Oh shit, I don't have the thing, right. Okay. Shit, I have the thing, the other thing hitting me. Waiting for another melee tick to hit me. Sundering Claws, that's a lot. I'm gonna heal, blur. Void Ray. Slash into bounce. Oh, I'm getting bored, dude. I'm out. Oof. I heal. I kind of... Ugh, this is rough. Nope. Alright, alright. I'm Bro, the lack of leech is very obvious. Because it feels like if I would be playing Havoc right now. What is this? This is nothing. If I was playing Havoc right now, I feel like I would just heal myself. Infernal Strike. That doesn't feel right. If I was playing Havoc right now, I could just heal myself. When you parry an attack, I have a chance with parry, restore health. I don't really parry attacks. Also, a lot of the tree is just like dead now. So I don't really have a lot of options here. Devour is intelligence. What is this? Heal current target for 2% of their maximum health. That's me, bro. All right.
I need to get closer.
I can just sidestep this guy, right? The wings are nice though. Look at the wings, dude. I'm in combat, but I can just slip past their defenses.
I'm out of range.
So I can stun, but I don't generate the things. Nobody's helping me, bro. The immersion is broken. How is nobody helping me fight this guy? Alright. I'll be getting some upgrades. Oh yeah. Oh my god, the starting gear is atrocious. I definitely want haste. Dude, the starting gear is terrible. If the questing gear is almost double my eye level, I can only assume that the template is very low. The eye level template that we have. I don't care for the story, we're not spoiling ourselves. Gloomstress. Gloomstress? Alright. Wait. Wait, can I heal myself?
It's still recharging.
So I can just pick healings for myself. Does look really die, it is. Yeah, Jelky, I don't know, brother. I don't know, dude. It's looking really good. I've been needing a better reason to play Havoc. I still feel like I would probably like Havoc a little bit more. And the changes to Vengeance are interesting that they're doing. So I'm curious. I'm curious. Many of you will love it. Yeah, well. Good job with the Alpha Class changes video. Well, thanks, Johnny. What do we think of the new Lumber Gathering? I don't think we know enough about it, though. Jelk, you're gonna fucking love this shit, man. As a Mage fan and a Havoc fan, this is your alley, bro. I would be surprised if you don't like this. Midnight seems funny. DH had 2 specs, now it has 1. Nothing. That's good. Holy shit. I was like, where is he going with this? What is your health at? My health is at 55,000. We've been squished. As we know, they've announced this like 2 years ago that we're gonna be squished in Midnight. Yeah, you fucked it up, Peter. You fucked it up, man. Oh, it's dead. Also, why is my demon form a female? Hello? I specifically put my character as a male. Is the game telling me what gender I am? Oh, no, it didn't.
It's too far away.
Look at this. I have boobies. Well, it's the only boobies I'll get, so it's fine, I guess. I don't care. Oh, right, I don't get the collapsing star anymore. Wait, so meta I-beam is meta I-beam is oh, because I'm already in meta. It doesn't choose another demon form for me. That's right. Yeah, you're gonna die, motherfucker. You're gonna die because you don't have enough damage to kill me. Also, Arathor is just shielding me. Oh, I'm giving you the big boy! Bam! Yeah. The game just sees what's really inside you. I've been a female knight of all my life. I knew it inside. I regularly... No, my god, I was gonna do something very inappropriate. Holy shit. Never mind, guys. Listen, this will be reserved for future streams that are not for sensitive audiences.
The dark times will pass. Remember the sun.
Wait, I should just do this with all of them, right? Hey, Arathor! Bye, Arathor! Oh, yeah, you can start casting while you're gliding, dude. Oh, this should be... Oh, my God, you can glide while you cast? Oh, get the fuck out. Oh, this is illegal. This should be illegal, dude. There's no way this is legal. Okay. Okay, video game. How much money do you think I have, video game?
I'm out of range.
Yo. We can double jump and glide while casting consume, dude. This is new peak zoomy gameplay, bro. Oh, who's gonna get collapsed on? Oh, not you. All right, we can do this. 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 Everybody's just jumping. We're void boys. Void boys. Get that shit in. Ooh, this is the big boss.
I need to get closer.
Right. Can I jump in, slash, and get the fuck out? Right. Pick my Devourer name. I'm afraid I started you on a path of putting Arja in every character name, and I think that has to stop now. Arja Swallow? What? That's so rude. That's so rude. Oh, this is so cool. All right. Oh, we're going into... Wait, where are we going? Yo, wait a minute. I didn't even check the map, dude. Yo, how big is Silver Moon?
Baladash, Malanore. We find strength in the Horde. The light of the sun.
Take flight on a Dragonhawk and destroy 6 devouring hosts. Bro, but then I don't get to play my class if I do that. Baladash, Malanore. Yo, look at this, dude. Yo, I just panned out for the first time. That is dope as all hell. You don't seem to like when I make tunes without Arja Giant Zelan for Zelensky. I just feel like it's so unique and so...
When she tells you you are her second boyfriend.
Excuse you, bro. I am nobody's boyfriend, okay? Don't assume my relationship status. Wait, what does this do? Toss a grappling rope to rescue a nearby distressed civilian. Fuck that. Oh. We rescued that guy? We rescued that guy. Wait, what does this do? Increase your movement speed. Oh, alright, cool. Oh, tentacles! Okay, they just like spawn. They have like no spawn animation. I'm my own boyfriend. Wait, is it? I don't see any animation. Am I launching a thing? Okay, I have to just be closer. I get it. Okay. Alright, we got him. What next? Wait, is it just flying on its own? Oh yeah, I don't control it. Real-time cutscene. Alright, I don't want to know. If I stop seeing an NPC around me, I'll be sad immediately. Because then I'll know the cinematic would show me how that NPC stopped being in the game. Assemble the Vanguard. Mount up. I have shitty mounts though, bro. Ooh, what is this? Oh, we've unlocked Silver Moon. We have a world quest already. Clear the decks. Jesus, that's a lot of XP. What's this guy? A pony bright mane. Alright. The light advances. I advance. Oh, look at everybody. Everybody. Alright. Lord Market, I've handled the evacuation, Arthur. You're needed with the vanguards. Oh, is he scolding his son? This new generation Cerulean will be very, very easily dissuaded from... Oh, hello. Alright, what are we doing? My father is eager to vanquish the host, but charging forward won't be enough. We have to take out that pylon. That's basically Arator's voice, by the way, guys. Anybody who disagrees, you don't know shit. Yo, I'm fucking killing this shit, dude. Okay. Can I just bork all of these guys? Bork them! And now, go collapsing star! But wait, did it die? It died. All right, where do we go? We go here. Elf Golden Us. We gotta revitalize the robots, the roboticatrons. Killed a little bit. Some of these animations feel a little bit empty. Like there's no sound effects. Maybe it's just my sound settings, or maybe it's just the very, very early alpha builds, honestly. By the way, very delayed. You mentioned some Pallies, something the pure. Started with an E. He was in the tournament raid and Ice Crown. Egan, whatever. Edric. How do you guys know that? Mages are crying for cast? For cast what?
I'm out of range.
What are mages crying for? Man, consume takes quite a bit to channel. What? Get out of my Quell the Nas. Quell Thalas? Quell Bombala. What? This is my island. Wow. That felt like a lot of damage. Will Devour DH be S tier? Is it viable in raid? Is it viable in keys? Will race for first time multiple Devours? Can I push later? Yes. Yes to all of those questions. 100%. Oh, hello. Blightfang. Hello, Blightfang. Guess who has Metaform, baby? And we oh, big boom, big boom, big boom. Okay. I was very skeptical whenever people have suggested, bro, we should have a Demon Hunter caster. And I was like, bro, that sounds so disgusting. But fucking, this would be the caster that I would be down for. And up for, and sideways even. Quesadilla, that would be beautiful right now, actually. Alright. Okay, there's a lot of these guys. We're gonna Void Blade and eventually retreat out and slash them, because apparently Void Blade has range. Wait, how much range does it have? Well, doesn't matter if it has range or not, if I can just kill everything. Ooh! Ooh, hello? Hello, friend! Have you met Void Me? I am Void Me. Oh, fuck! What? Do so much damage? What the? Yo, this is not right. This is not, bro. Chill, dude. Just chill. Oh, I got bubble. Oh, look at that. Oh, look, I kite you. Bye.
Mr. Strimmer show Percy some love.
Oh shit, what did Percy do? I love Percy. Oh, I'm sorry, Percy, what happened, man? I'm kinda getting borked by this guy. Alright, I've killed the thing. He missed my comment. No, I didn't miss it. Just wanted to drop in for a moment to say that you certainly didn't oversell the after. Right? Yeah, seed spam, unstable affliction spam, and not just Av, bro. I mean, I don't know how you think, but I feel like demo is taking the cake too for me with the changes. It's BM Hunter for Demon Hunter? Sure. I mean, Fire Mage Scorch does the same thing. You only have one castable ability while you move, so it's not really. Devourer makes core caster classes look ancient. Oh yeah. And the fact that they've made Fire Mage more immobile is funny, actually. Oh shit, I just killed it.
It's too far away.
We got an objective here, boys. I only checked out F for now. Demo's gonna be next. Yeah, it's really good, dude. It's really good. I mean, I love it. It's the type of demo that I always wanted to play. Actual demon focus, no gatekeeping, no little limits. Oh, you can have cool demons, but only one, and only the lame version of it. Oh, what is this? Big holy spear? Big holy spear. Ah. Bow. Oh my god, that did nothing. Wait. I can just void ray in your face. Cookie jar. Oh, because you're a one-spec cookie? Matt was being very nice. DNE. Prăjitură. Been busy all day. Are there big changes I need to look up? Yes, sir. What? You only need to go to one place, man, and that is Marcelian&Flame's YouTube channel. Well, Marcelian&Flame talk about all the changes in Alpha, War Within, at Marcelian&Flame. Oh, this guy is a guy. Uh-oh, this guy's a big guy. Wait, I didn't even see what meta does to me. Uh-oh. Haha! Yaha, you fool! You fool! You wanted to cast your stuff, but you died like a fool that you are. This used to be a demon, now it's a void beast? Ash scrolls. Alright, where am I going? Oh, I just straight off course, big time. Well, take it easy, Percy. Paperwork. Derp? Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing. Stop playing. Ooh, ring. Finger. I shall take haste first. I want haste. Bro. Bro, guys, how about you help me out with this guy, dude? Don't worry, I got it. Listen, 17,000 soldiers watching one guy fight the enemy. How Romanian of you, actually. Back to classic numbers? Well, thank God. Ooh, we get weapons. Weapons. Oh, swords will be agility, but... Axes, intellect? Axes, intellect. You probably explained it a bunch of time already, but why the rebranding? And did you realize that now the acronym is MF as in motherfucker? 100% realized it. I did explain it a bunch of times. It was mostly for networking purposes because it was weird since I am in the videos and on the stream that people called me Marcelian. And then whenever we have to go to events and talk with devs and stuff, it's very awkward to get across to them. And it's weird to interact with somebody that's not the name that you're calling them, right? It's just weird. That's mostly why. And honestly, I kind of hate it. Because it just makes so many other tedious things that need to be done. We need to rename the channels. We need to change our social platforms. Ooh. A legendary quest item. Okay, where do I go from here? Alright, something's going on here. Oh, look at all of these guys, dude. Look at the unholy DK. Oh, I recognize a necromancer unholy DK when I see one, bro. Can you open dungeon journal? I can see raid bosses. Sure, actually. Catch up experience. Need some help getting caught up in Azeroth. Journey through the Arathi Highlands to help familiarize yourself with the World of Warcraft. I'm good. Dungeons. Alright. The Den of Nalorak. What is this? Wait, is Nalorak the Wailing Caverns guy? No way, dude. Brackenhide Hollow map? What do you mean? Brackenhide Hollow? Check loot. What are we looking at? 126 on normal. On Mythic, 246 is the others that we're gonna go for. What a... Oh, okay. So this is the Haranir style armor. There's the same picture. This one. Is it the same picture? Oh yeah, they did. A lot of the stuff is just placeholder, bro. Magister's Terrace is the same picture as, I think, Magister's Terrace from Burning Crusade. And the Murder Row is still Magister's Terrace picture. I have no idea who any of these people are. The Restless Heart, Derelict Duo, Commander Krolok. Okay. Oh! Ooh, shit! It's official. Wait, he's not betraying us? Alright, I'm not spoiling anymore. Alright. We're not spoiling, we're not spoiling. Although I think everybody pretty much predicted that. Dude, what am I supposed to get here? Oh, we have ethereals. Oh, the Shadow Guard, of course. Oh, look at this. Yo, look at the motherfucker. This guy's jumping behind me. What the fuck? Honestly, I don't want to go into meta because it feels like it doesn't accomplish anything. I think going into meta and not getting an immediate collapsing star is a big waste. Wait, what is this? Oh, I need to get this. Weapons collected. Wait, aren't these the stat? Bro, these are the weapons in Tempest Key, bro. Oh, they stole all my healing potions. Okay, got him. I feel like if you don't jump while you do your rotation, you lose damage. Wait, is he the one summoning that stuff? I feel like the sound effects are just super low. Yeah, the sound effects are weirdly implemented in this build. Oh. Also, I feel incredibly weak. Like, I'm having trouble with, like, regular mobs. And that's fine if this is what they want the game to be, but it feels like, it's a little bit of a slog. Hello. Hello. Hi, bye. Oh no, you're slowed. The cast time on consume is very long also. Oh, Jesus. Infinite blades. Raid bosses. Why do you want to see raid bosses? The Dream Rift. Chimeras, the Undreamed Gods. That sounds so cool. Wah! These models suck ass, but this looks bad. What the fuck? It's a little bit of everything. It's all types. These are the world bosses. The Void Spire. We obviously don't have Xal'atath here. Fallen King Salhadar. Wait, he's still alive? After turning on Xal'atath, the Fallen King Salhadar has been made a lab rat. Wait, he did? Wait, how does he turn on... I guess something's... he's turning on Fractured Image. He's turning on Xal'atath at one point here, I'm assuming. And Marshal Quendanas. Belleran, Child of Alar. Oh my god, Child of Alar? Okay, and Midnight Falls. Bro, what is this? Lura? Alright. Oh, there you go. Scourgebane. Man Bear Pig. She sucked him into the dark heart, so probably unleashed him. Is Lura from fucking Seat? I don't think so. Wait, since when are you a lore nerd? It is! Oh shit, didn't we cleanse her? Didn't Illyria suck up the void to cleanse her? Isn't that how she became a void elf? Am I misremembering this? The Windwalker Chains, I don't know how I feel about... Yeah, I don't like them one bit. No, they actually destroyed Windwalker for me as far as I'm concerned. They're so terrible. Everything that was fun about Windwalker except slicing winds, they took away. I can't believe it. They took Crackling Jade Lightning. They took Awesome Chi-Ji procs. They made the... Ooh. They made, Wait, do I have to click this? Slap, dude. I don't know. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? Who you chasing? Who you chasing? You're stunned. You're stunned. No, no. There we go. This is a paladin guy. Okay, we need to mount up. I'm out, bitches. Bye! Oh no, you cannot glide! Oh, that's so bad! Oh, do I need to kill this guy? Sure.
I need to get closer.
I don't have a button for my extra thing. I have that too, bro. Yeah, later. It takes me so long to kill one of these guys. Alright, I got them all.
Crystal.
Oh my god, give me a goddamn weapon, bro, with haste, please. A dual wielding intellect class. It's so weird to have dual weapons that you never use. Oh, it's only agility? Wait, what the the fuck? It said intellect, dude. It said goddamn intellect in the description manual. I've been lied to. The quest fucked me over, dude. It said intellect in the rewards. Okay, they need to air out the issues with the weapons for Devourer. I assume this is an internal issue where a lot of the agility weapons now have to have intellect on them for Devourers, and they're not properly scripted. Loot spec. Your mom's a loot spec. Ha! I said it. I made a joke. Oh shit. Oh shit, do I get frightened? Got him. Does demo literally press for... Bro, demo's amazing! What do you mean? It's also... It's good. You have to get used to it, man. Every spec gets fewer buttons, but demo's on the winning side of all of the specs. No, demo's so good! Thematically. And Shadowbolt. And Shadowbolt. And Hand the Gul'dan. Oh, you did say hand. If I can fall asleep? I mean, yes. It's fair, but listen. It's good. It's good. What is this? You'll get used to it. I had to get used to it with Red. I had to get used to it with Prot Warrior. What is this? Channel Light. Ooh. How DK's Midnight? Ooh, Unholy's kicking ass, and Blood finally got a rework. The rework that we've been waiting for like 6 years. Yo, where's everybody going? Oh, look at this shit! Yo, what's this? These guys are huge! Oh shit, we fucked up! It's all going to shit! Oh my god, look guys, look at this fucking zone, man! I'm chased by everything. I'm scared. No, leave me alone. Ah! Let me get it. Ooh. Yo, this looks dope. It's actually getting darker, but you can still see at the same time. I did play F. I didn't play F more than training dummies, man. It's 40 specs. I had to go into 40 specs. Black Friday crowds, lol. Okay, what are we doing? We keep following. Meet Liadrin at the entrance of the Sunwell. Oh shit, we are at the Sunwell. Wait, we are on the Isle of Quel Danaz, bro. I'm so dumb. Eastern Kingdom's Midnight content. I assume this is Zulaman, yeah. Atalaman. Okay, so the map isn't finished, but where am I? I'm here. I have to be here. This is the Sunwell. This is Silvermoon, so I haven't been in Silvermoon yet, actually. Silvermoon Court. Defend the Sunwell from the attacking forces. Okay, so this is the last quest of the chapter, I guess. Man, last time I was here, we were summoning Kill Jaden, no? No, actually, we were here at the end of Legion, I think.
It's too far away. I'm out of range.
Did they fix Feral? Well, I mean, it depends on what you consider fixed. Can do one of these and then slap. Oh, you got interrupted. You have to come into melee. Oh no.
I need to get closer. It's too far away.
Oh, Imperatus. He looks like a big guy. He looks like an important dude. Hello, dude. Meet me. Oh, something's happening. No! God damn it. All right. Can I reconnect directly or do I have to put my account in? I have to put my account in. Fuck. I got banned. I was too cool. Bro. Oh no, they killed him! No, they stole my glory, bro. I was the first one here. What's this guy? Paladin guy. Dude, I'm starting to not really like consume that much. If I melee attack, do I generate? I don't think so. Alright. Use the teleportation scroll to teleport to Silithus. Why? Void forces repelled. There you go. I thought my quest bugged. Oh, hello. So Reap doesn't work in AoE. Or no, it does. I guess. 96%. Bro, just get one of these guys.
It's too far away.
And the missing sound effects feel kind of janky. They're kind of throwing me off my game here. Void Force is completed. Oh, now we have to kill Imperatus.
I need to get closer.
Oh, we're getting out DPS by a red, bro. It's not good. We're losing aggro. Ooh. Alright, I don't want to know. I was I was edging too much, wasn't I? Okay, so did we lose it? So I think we lost the fight. This is why this is a raid now. Because look, this is a raid portal. Look, see, motherfuckers, it says intellect, dude. I clicked the agility one. I'm a moron. Never mind, bro. I'm too stupid to play this game. All right, what happens if I go into the raid? You must be in a raid group to enter this location. Why? This is because it's a raid. Oh, we can skyride. Oh. We're flying for the first time in Quel'Thalas! look at Silver Moon. Oh, look at this. And that's kind of dying. But listen, look at this. Man, this is an actual city. This is huge. Yo, look how big it is. They remade the whole thing. Look how huge. I'm still falling, by the way. Full blast. Murder row? Oh my god, this is the best city they've ever done. I love it. You are not needed. I am needed. Oh, Umbric is the Void Elf, right? Alright, give me an intellect glaive. Okay, but now it's confirmed they're separate. They're on a separate loot table. So, intellect weapons don't turn into agility weapons. And vice versa if you change your spec. Skip, I expect you'll sort things out. I'm good. I don't want to know. I really want the story, but it will have to wait. Okay, this should definitely improve my my damage a little bit. Okay. Alright guys, that's it for today. Tomorrow, by the way, the stream will start at regular time and we're going to be playing more Devourer. Check this spec out and we're going to have a video for you guys with all of my thoughts and opinions on it. Hope you enjoyed it today where we looked at the deep dive. And if you haven't already, make sure you look at our newest video that we posted a couple hours ago on YouTube with all of the class changes, what you can be excited about, because things are going to be different in Midnight and some people already don't like it while others really enjoy it. So is it for you or is it not? You'll have to see. Love y'all. Thanks for being awesome. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.